I need to bring the myth, the late guy, none other than kicking it with Leo himself. Leo, how are you, buddy?
What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
What's going on? What's going on?
Happy AEW Dynamite Wednesday. How excited are you? This is the second to last Dynamite all together as a little beautiful family.
Right?
Before the new year starts, my guy, talk to me. What's going on?
I mean, I'm very excited. I feel like the Roosh and Swerve Strickland match is going to be one of the matches I'm looking forward to the most. I think outside of that, John Moxley and Jay White, I think is another great match. I think those are the two biggest matches that I'm looking forward to tonight.
Awesome. Yeah, no, for sure. It's going to be one hell of a card. Because, of course, as all the polls that you see here are going and going and going, we will keep up to date with them. As
sounds out again.
Yeah, you're quiet. You're.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm very far away from the mic.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sounds like you're underwater.
Oh, I could be underwater. You never know. Nowadays, you never know. But of course, we have. What? Wait, what? What?
That's what I said. What?
What? All right. Nonetheless, we have, of course, a whole bunch of amazing matches to go through tonight because tonight is going to be one hell of a show. Nonetheless, we have amazing singles matches. Right now, we have up on the boards Commander versus Roderick Strong, with Roderick Strong at 75%. 75%. People are saying that Next Strong is sticking strong and getting to that goalpost. I'm going to start with you, Asa, because I know this is your guy. You've been enjoying Roderick Strong very, very much. And of course, how do you think he's going to match up with the excruciating caliber of high-flying ability that Commander has in front of him?
I think it's going to be a really interesting match. Roderick Strong, with his style, he's a really good grappler, but also something that gets overlooked is, Commander's really fast, but Strong has killer speed too. And he'll need it to be able to stay with Commander. And I think that's what we'll see Strong use his speed to kind of keep Commander grounded during this match. And I think Strong will come up with a win. Unfortunately, because I think I love both these guys, honestly, and I think I'm going for Commander, but I think Strong will get the win, though.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that for sure. We're going to also introduce another lovely guy. He called himself God's favorite host. The Big B man has returned. It is none other than Byron himself from the Flex Zone. My guy, how are you? Happy holidays, because we are in the midst of Christmas. I know we were speaking before off air on the phone and everything, talking about what we're going to be doing. But, of course, tell the good people what's going on, what's cracking.
Well, let's not bury the lead. Dylan is a mark, okay? 100%.
100%.
Put the camera on him, that's right.
That's right, baby. Put that camera on me.
He will never wash his hand again, I'm sure, which is quite all right. But yes, happy to be here. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Merry Christmas. And Feliz Navidad. And Prospero Año. But yes, can't wait for Dynamite tonight. Dylan, this is for you, brother. I owe you a few of those.
I'm with you tonight. We drink it harder and harder every night. You know what I mean? We getting in there. But like Byron said, I guess I'll say it now. Of course, this past Monday, we'll get right back to the Commander and Roderick Strong because I'm going to go right to K with this one. But of course, this past Monday, my next door neighbor, Mr. Tribal Chief himself, the champion of champions, the guy of guys, okay, got fucking inducted. That just shows how much I've already had on the fucking drink. Inducted into Long Island's best, well-known National Jewish Hall of Fame this past Monday, right here on the greatest island of islands, Long Island, New York. And of course, I got to spend some time with my tribal chief, the real professional wrestler of the professional wrestling era, MJF. I got to spend it with him. We got to meet his family. It was an absolutely amazing, amazing time to watch him get inducted, where the only other wrestler that's ever been inducted into this Hall of Fame is Bill Goldberg. So he hangs up with a legendary WCW, WWE legend himself, Bill Goldberg, as well as now Maxwell Jacob Friedman also hangs up there. And also I found out Maxwell's uncle, who was in the NFL way back in the day, also is hung up in the National Jewish Museum Hall of Fame. So not only is he hanging out with another wrestler, but he's also hanging out with another family member, which is really, really cool. He mentioned that in his speech. Of course, he talked about how much of an honor it was and how great it was. I did do a TikTok live during my time there at the awards thing at the Hall of Fame. It was an amazing event. Like Byron said, absolute mark, 100%. Not only did I get a fist bump from the guy, but we got to talk a little bit. Such a great guy, truly great character. He called me a stalker, but not for nothing, I could be. So, not for nothing, it is absolutely, or a mark, or both. A marking stalker. You know what I mean? It could be a little bit of both. But no, absolutely a great, great time. I wish I could go back to Monday one more time to rewatch that. And like I told him, like everybody knows here, I will be at World's End to see him again. And his mother is absolutely lovely woman. She is so nice and so kind. His father is hilarious, just like him. Not as heelish as MJF is. I think his father's more of the baby face of the wrestling world than, of course, MJF being the heel. But again, all of them, absolutely pleasure to hang out with. Really great to just talk to him for a few moments and, really just get to see one of my favorite superstars get inducted to an amazing Hall of Fame right here on the greatest island here on Long Island. So it was a really, really big honor to be a part of that, and definitely crazy. I have washed my hands since then, unfortunately, but I still will not forget what has happened. I know which hand it was, so I always just, I always make sure I know every morning when I say good morning to myself, I say good morning to MJF's hand on my right side, just because it's a little close to home now, and of course it's my next door neighbor, so it's always a real honor. But Asa, thank you so much for those comments about Commander. Kate, let's go to you. How do you feel about this Commander Roderick Strong match? Is what Asa was saying true, that he needs to really keep an eye out for what, of course, Commander has in store for him as the show is starting off with Swerve Strickland? Swerve's match, actually.
Made it home. Yeah, I mean, I think that it's going to be time, hopefully. But yeah, I think that Roderick Strong.
Hey, let's see your ugly. Is that an ugly sweater? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's a light up Christmas light necklace and a CM Punk shirt.
And Danhausen.
Danhausen. Sure.
Yes. Well, you can keep Danhausen, but CM Punk is fine.
Yeah.
Let me stop.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I also agree with that statement as well. Commander does do a lot more. There's a lot more in his arsenal, like you said.
Dylan, you got to
there's
dance.
a lot more to Commander than ever before, and I definitely think Roderick Strong, who's healing from a horrific injury, definitely is going to have to keep that in mind. I know we're a little bit behind here, so we're kind of trying to keep up with everything that's going on. There you go. Ace is getting into it. We're all getting into it here at Last Week of Wrestling Podcast. I'm going to put up that poll now for Swerve. I thought I did already. I'm shocked that I did not.
Dylan, you had a good end of the year. You saw Swerve. You met MJF. You're going to World's End.
Yeah, I met Swerve. I met MJF. I met Prince Nana. I met Mark Cardona. Yeah, I kind of hit a lot of things off my bucket list that weren't even on my bucket list, to be very frank. So,
I wonder if we're going to get some type of screwy shenanigans tonight. Maybe we get like a triple threat with Mox, Swerve, and Jay White for the winner to go to the pay-per-view.
Well,
I think
like,
they're doing that in Florida, the semifinal.
Yeah, it's next week, I think, right?
well, you mean like if they all finish?
So
with
I
the-
think because Swerve beat Jay White, and what if Jay White beats Mox? Then Swerve and Mox and
Swerve
Jay White all would
then
have the same amount of
goes-
points,
If Swerve
something like that.
wins, he's at
So then
12.
maybe they could do I don't know. Maybe they could do a triple threat match. I don't know. Just throwing it out there.
If Jay White wins, he's also at 12.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They could maybe all have 12. They could do a triple threat. That would
Now,
be
would
something no
there-
one saw coming.
Now, would there be like a tiebreaker, like in the
think-
NFL?
I think
know,
the
wouldn't we look
tiebreaker
at-
is head to head. I think it's
Right.
who beat who. So,
Right.
but Swerve beat Jay. If Jay beats Mox, all would have 12, and then they would probably have to do a triple threat. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just
so you
guessing.
think
I'm
they'd
just-
all be like 1-1 versus each
Yeah,
other? Yeah.
I'm just hypothetically booking here. I'm just
Yeah, I hear you.
doing my-
Well,
putting a pen to the paper.
sorry, I went to put my dish in the sink and get drink. So
You should put your dish in the dishwasher, Wolf.
well,
Think that's where dishes go to die.
Roosh got a new interest. It's pretty nice.
is it not the LFI one?
Well, it's like he has pyro now. I guess he's going to be used.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, usually it's not. I mean, really, it's just like some food. It's just like I put it in the sink and just
You always
wash
put it in the dishwasher. Oh,
Yeah,
Always.
the dishwasher is usually like we don't use it like that often. It's usually when like we
What
have
do you
like
use it for? To do your clothes?
no, but we use it like when we have like everything piling up and stuff.
I
But,
get
like,
what you're
for, like,
saying.
daily
Well, I get what you're saying. I do
uh,
the same thing because it runs up your
daily
water.
stuff for like daily life we use the sink. We
You
have
don't
like
have to
a
explain to that
kitchen
Mark.
sink
You don't have to
where
explain to that Mark.
we-
Hey, yeah. That's right. I am a mark. Absolutely.
Because he has money for his water bill. It'd be $700.
I don't got no fucking money for the water bill. I be paying over here. I be paying
so
over here. I ain't playing nobody's game. I be
did we
paying
stop
over here.
talking about Commander and
No,
Roddick?
we're now talking about watching Swerve and Roosh.
Okay.
That's what's happening right now.
Yeah, I love Roosh, but Swerve's definitely winning.
It's a holiday mash.
Need that.
We're in the
My life.
holiday
Holiday mash.
season.
It's Holiday
ladies
Bash
and
tonight.
gentlemen. Can you
Oh, I
believe
gotta
it?
take Holiday Bash liquor. There we go.
Holiday dash.
It is Holiday
Yeah.
Bash.
Leo, what's up, man? I
Good.
saw you earlier. Leo, what is Leo drinking? A Coke?
He's drinking root beer.
Yeah.
Nah.
So,
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He
Drinking
sees
root
one
beer.
Liv more. He sees one Liv Morgan mugshot, and this man is.
Yeah, now he's like, oh, I'm gonna join.
Don't put me in that.
I want to bail her out. I want to put some money on the
Bro,
books.
you see
Gotta put
my
some money
video?
on the
Like,
books.
I literally did that video, and it literally shot up at 600 views already.
Oh no, that's
It's
how you
crazy.
do
Good
it, man.
shit.
That's how you do
I
it.
know one of my clips just did 2,500 from
That's how we
yesterday's
do it, man.
podcast.
That's
Uh,
what
I was,
it is.
I was,
That's
I was
People are
just
simps,
shocked.
though. People are simps. Like, it's crazy. It's not even funny. People are literally saying, "Let me bail her out." Now they
Yeah.
call her the woman version of Dominic Mysterio all of a sudden.
You know, not to
They
get
out
too far
here.
off topic here, but Florida is the only state where you can get away with killing someone but get arrested for weed. Let's just put that.
It's
out there.
weird.
You know,
Yeah.
Florida is
Ask
ridiculous.
Nash Wheeler.
Florida is the.
But, like, But I'm kind of scared for her future, though, because she could be facing a year.
She ain't doing no jail time, Leo. Trust
I don't
me.
know. The way-
They'll make a call. WWE has a lot of pull in Florida. You know, Vince and DeSantis are really cool people. The governor of Florida, so she'll be fine.
But I do think, like Dylan was saying, she should get like a punishment, like with 30-day suspension, because she's still part of the WWE, a globally traded company. And now that
I got called a mark for saying that.
You said what?
I got called a mark, and I also got called ridiculous for saying
not
that
ridiculous.
that she deserves a punishment still from the WWE
I mean, look at me.
for her actions.
Mind you, I'm a Liv Morgan fan, and everybody in this in here knows that. But I'm still agreeing with you, like when there's be a
Look,
punishment involved.
I used to smoke pot. Okay, I ain't
I
gonna
do
I'm not
too,
just
still.
here and lie. I used to,
every now and
but
And when I come up there,
I
you're gonna
didn't
do
drive.
then.
it again. So you didn't
What'd you
hear it.
say?
Yeah, that's the thing is that I mean I agree she should get punished because she was driving. That's the
Right.
thing.
She
And me
was
and-
Like, I got
driving.
no problem with
But
pot.
now I found out that she wasn't under the influence when pulled over.
And then not only that, but I think she was.
So it was just in her car,
Uh-huh.
and then there was another report saying that the
substance
synthetic
wasn't hers.
oil was K2. Now again, there's like 7 different reports out
She
there.
got pulled over because she was repeatedly swerving over.
That's
She was
what
swerving when
I
she
Because she
read
drives.
as
swerves when
well.
she drives. Everyone
She was
swerves when she
probably
drives.
listening to Big
Driver?
Pressure.
She
And then
swerves
not
when
even,
she drives.
but not even that though, Dylan. And like, here's another thing. They even
Yeah,
said
she was
that
thinking about swerve.
potentially. The thing is potentially.
Oh, Bo
is
Dallas
like,
wasn't cutting it for her.
I mean, if I was a
She
little
was
more
like, that
shoot,
farm boy ain't hitting it right. We gotta go swerve.
not doing the job. But like literally, there was another report that came out though, Dylan. I think I even touched on it in the video. Was that the substance, the oil substance, wasn't hers? Somebody left.
Right.
One of her
Oh,
friends left a
shit.
pin in her car.
Yeah, that was a gnarly move.
Damn, that looked like it hurt.
But like me and Dylan were saying because me and Dylan were talking over the phone about the situation. As far as her winning the Rumble, I don't think it's gonna happen. Just because I think that will be a punishment.
That should be her punishment.
Her not winning the Rumble. You get the women elimination chamber, but you're not winning the Rumble.
So basically, everything I've been telling you for the past year, Leo.
Hey,
Okay, all right. Okay.
did I
Yeah,
think?
we just didn't know how we got there. That's all.
Did I think she would get arrested? No.
Mm.
But I
It's
will
okay.
say this. I will say this though, Byron. I think after that, her stock has definitely risen a little bit more because she's definitely been a talking point of wrestling over the last couple of days.
But
And
I do
think-
agree with you. Even before she got arrested, I thought they could do the match with her and Rhea at Elimination Chamber because Rhea needs a real challenger. She has nobody left.
Well, I don't know because I mean she's been kind of promoting it though, so I don't know. But I do think another thing is simply since she has been doing all this type of stuff right now, I think this could be a way for her to come back with a different character. I think I touched on even
I
like a
said
lot
that
of
last night in
characters.
the podcast.
I think a lot of characters need.
I was gonna
depth
say,
to
does
their
she even
character.
have a character? Is she
She's
like-
pretty
Yeah,
much just a
it's,
generic baby face.
Losing.
Yeah.
Losing
I
it.
agree.
Fragile.
She does need
I
a
think
character.
I think she could come back being
I
like
mean,
a
look
crazy
what it
character.
did. Look what it did
A
for
winner.
Toni Storm. I mean, Toni Storm
be
was a
nice.
great professional wrestler, but she had no character. Now she has the best character in all of women's wrestling. And she's
Apollo.
And
Less-
me and- Because me and Dylan even said it. She comes back, she could be like that woman version of Dominic, like after he went to
Can't
jail,
wait for
so
this
quote
fucking
unquote.
Iron Claw movie. It's
Oh,
out.
I'm going to see that.
It's out Friday.
well, there you go, little Nibby.
I honestly, I might
shortcoming from jail.
go see it Monday
should be a heel.
or Sunday.
Most
You
I
should
of
do
my
a
watched-
family
movie
said
review,
it.
Dylan. You should do a movie review.
Ironic
What?
That's good.
movie. We watched
Iron Claw.
I
Yeah.
might do a movie review.
I
I
heard
was
it's
like,
pretty
we
good,
watched
Dylan.
the Thanksgiving horror movie. It's awesome.
Oh,
Which-
which one?
which one?
Wait, the
The Eli Roth. Who was the
the
director?
one that says Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was
It was
awesome.
awesome.
It was very good.
Yeah.
Really? It was that
Yeah.
good?
It was
It's
very
fine.
good.
Yeah.
It was very funny. It was like a horror comedy.
Horror comedy, yeah.
It was
Which
very
movie are we
good.
talking about here?
It's
Thanksgiving.
called Thanksgiving.
I wanted to see that. I haven't got a chance to see that yet. I know they said it was going to be good though.
It was
It looked
very
Leo,
good.
you should rank your top 5 horror movies of 2023. It's a good video idea.
Oh, actually, Leo and Byron, you have to stay after the show because we have to talk about the end of the year episode
Okay.
that I'm doing here on the channel. I don't know if you guys are doing things, but if you're doing things, then I'd say just record a video and send it to me. It could be like 2 minutes long or whatever, or it could be a minute. But I know Ace and I are talking about doing like top 10, like our top 10, 5 and 5, like greatest, best male superstar, female, match, moment, etc., and then like fun ones like gimmick, entrance, arena, or something. So
like
yeah,
year,
just
like,
keep me posted. Just keep me
Yeah.
posted.
Yeah, give me.
yeah, like year-end award type stuff. But
yeah,
So
so the
yeah.
31st. I mean, I'll say it here too, but the 31st of this month, we are going to do a countdown to New Year's Eve party. We're going to do, everybody wants to come in and out or whatever. That's fine too. But we're gonna come in. We're gonna talk. We're gonna do awards. We're gonna watch the ball drop. At the end of the ball drop, we'll say Happy New Year, and then that's pretty much the episode itself. So, yeah.
I'm ready for World's End. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm ready for World's End.
Me too. I want it to be Friday night so bad, so that way I can stay up all night thinking about World's End. I am
And then
not
I have to
sleeping
go.
next Friday.
Then
I
I'm
will
going
tell you
to
that point blank.
Then I'm going to a house show next week. I'm going to a WWE house show next week.
That ain't gonna
Thursday.
do absolutely diddly dick for World's End. I'll tell you that
I
right
know
now.
it's not, but at least I'm actually getting to see some wrestling in person.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's always fun.
Cool. What show are you going to, Leo? Where?
It's the WWE Live house show for the
where?
holiday tour in Houston.
Where at?
Houston.
Houston.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do they have a card for that, or it's just
No, they haven't announced the card. I know they said people are advertised. I think Bianca's advertised. Austin Theory's advertised.
Liv Morgan's not advertised.
No, she's not advertised.
You'll probably see LA
you
Knight.
could-
You'll probably see LA
donate
Knight.
to break- You could donate.
Maybe CM Punk even or
You
Seth
could-
Rollins. Or
You
Cody.
could donate to break her out of jail.
She's already been released. I can't donate to that.
You never know.
I can't donate to that.
JR comes back tonight. Oh, joy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Is it tonight or is it Saturday?
It is tonight, brother.
tonight.
It is.
Good old JR. We getting barbecue. We're in Oklahoma. I just realized they're in Oklahoma. That's why. Makes sense.
Smell the barbecue sauce already.
Hello.
Hello.
He's dumping in a $2 steak.
What were we talking about?
Welcome back.
With possibly seeing like LA Knight, Punk, whatever.
What?
Oh, Leo's just
What?
going to a
What?
house show. So we were
Oh,
trying to
house
figure out
show.
what he might see. The holiday tour.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we're just making fun of Leo.
Okay. What was I going to say before I was called upon by my mother?
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yeah.
Hello, yes. Shoot, I forgot.
If fucking Swerve loses, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Oh,
No,
Dylan, I
Swerve-
told you. I
Swerve
told you.
should
I
not.
think they're going to do a triple threat. They're going to do either Mox, Swerve, and Jay White. And remember, they haven't pulled the drawer card yet, people. They still have the drawer card in their back pocket. You get 1.4 draw, so they can pull that out if they want to. They still have that.
yeah. There's no way Swerve is losing this match.
Yeah, they're going to probably do a
Yeah.
triple threat because you can't have Jay White, Mox, and Swerve not in a high-profile match. It's three of your biggest people.
I don't know. I personally think Mox might go 5-0.
I think the blue league we know it's Danielson, but the other league is a little unpredictable.
I mean, Danielson is not entirely having the points for. I mean,
Danielson can only
He
see
has
out of one
9.
eye.
He has 9, and
He has
everybody else
9?
has what, 6.
Danielson is a pirate.
I think
He's quitting his job
think
as a wrestler and going on the seas
It seems
to
like
scavenge and
the-
scurry for new land and treasure.
I think the blue league find
Nickname
like
Patchy.
the match that like determines who wins blue league will probably be Danielson versus Andrade again.
I did watch Collision Guys this past weekend. It was pretty good.
That hurt.
It looks like they're trying to redo the. I saw Thunder Rosa's back. I think so.
Oh,
Yes, Thunder Rosa's on Saturday.
I don't know what the hell she has to do with.
with
I don't know what the hell
Abaddon.
she has to do with Abaddon or Julie
Very
Harmon,
excited.
but whatever.
The only thing I was confused about like all that was like the fact that just Sky Blue came just suddenly like started teaming with
That's why I'm
Julia.
like,
Wait.
so Sky
I have a
Blue-
serious question for everybody. If I could grow my hair out to the length of Rouge, you think I could
You should-
rock that curly hair?
You should do it. You should do it.
you should not do it. Do not listen to him.
Do
That
it.
is a terrible idea.
Grow your hair.
Come
I
on.
don't know.
I
Grow
could
your
do
hair,
like
man.
I could
Grow
do
your hair,
the
man. Grow your hair.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Sorry,
No?
sorry, Dylan.
no, it's 2
I'm not
no's.
into long hair, but that hair on you would
Oh,
not
yeah.
be good.
Grow it out.
Byron's
do
saying,
it.
yeah. Asa, what do you got to say?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I'd have
Just
to
grow it
I-
out and see how it looks. Let's see how it looks. Like grow it
I-
out.
Well,
have
I'll
to
tell
see
you
it,
now.
yeah.
I
I've grown,
have
I've
an
grown out
opinion,
the
but
hair
I
already.
could very well get canceled for it.
I've grown out the hair already once, and it didn't grow as long as I wanted it to. It does stop growing. I don't know why, but
I have an opinion,
Ooh.
but I will probably be canceled for it and probably labeled as a racist.
yeah.
No.
Let's not say that.
Oh, one?
What?
Yeah, one.
Wow. We're just built different.
Which is built different.
But no, Dylan, you should definitely try to grow it out. I mean, if you need some advice, man, I got some products that might help.
Growing what?
It's tempting. It's tempting.
Leo, should Dylan grow out his hair?
grow
You
out my
you should-
hair to the
See?
length of Rouge
Leo agrees.
and curl
Leo
it.
agrees. Just
You
grow
could
it
be
out.
like
I don't
Flash,
think
you know?
so.
I mean, I prefer Rouge. What I was about to say
Yeah,
was
I
probably
prefer
better.
Rouge too.
Yeah,
but
Rouge has the what's it called?
It's the body.
It-
I'm built like a tater tot.
no, I
I like Swerve's
okay.
hair better than Rouge's
You know what?
I
I
was
will
gonna-
deal with the consequences.
No, listen, I'm built like a tater tot, so I
If
would
I
just have
get
curly
canceled,
hair.
this is-
It'll look like mold coming out of a tater tot. You
If
know?
Hey,
I
bro, lie
get
to you.
canceled,
I was about to
Dylan,
say-
stop.
deal with
Stop.
it.
Cancel.
Dylan,
Hey!
with all due
Swerve!
respect-
Yay!
Yeah,
Swerve
let's go.
wins! Swerve wins! Swerve wins!
Yeah,
Thank
so-
God! Thank God!
Dylan, basically, my answer is no. You're respectfully, you're too white. That it's not gonna look.
Oh,
Look
Wolf,
at how
that's
I
not too
dance.
bad. I thought you can
Yeah.
say that.
Rouge
Look at how
has
I dance.
the Latino natural handsome advantage.
Yeah, no, I get it.
That could be Dylan's new gimmick. He can grow his hair out, and then the opponent could try to cut it off, and he could whoop their ass. It's his
Oh, wait,
gimmick.
here it is. Here it is.
Three-way
to say-
tiebreaker. It's a three-way tiebreaker if Jay White wins. If Moxley wins or
they
draws,
didn't-
it's Swerve and Moxley in the finals.
Yep.
Well, let's get Jay White to win, man. Moxley can lose. Moxley doesn't need to be undefeated.
I had a blackout too.
Yeah.
So what it is if Jay White wins, Jay White versus Swerve versus Moxley in a triple threat.
Remember who told you that before the show?
But if
You got the
Moxley
fucking-
wins, it's
you
just
got the-
Moxley
you got
versus
the-
So
Swerve.
Jay White's going to win. I think
Yeah.
Jay White's going to win.
If
Well,
Mox
if Mo-
wins, it's just if Mox wins or it's a draw, Mox versus Swerve.
Only Jay White has to win. Jay White has
And
to
if
win.
Moxley wins, then it's Swerve and Moxley in the finals.
Just remember, if we get that triple threat where you heard it.
Yeah, they'll
That's
probably do a
crazy.
triple threat.
Yeah, because you have you have the cheat sheet.
And then you can have Swerve, I
And
guess.
Tony
can
Khan
do
and you
it.
talk like on a frequent basis.
So
Trust me. If Tony Khan
know
put me in
this
creative,
is
a lot of his issues would be solved.
this is AEW day, but I do have a bit.
I
of
don't want to
news.
hear one fucking thing
It's
about
news.
WWE, NXT, or any other thing with WWE or NXT related on AEW Day.
It's business related.
No. This is what I was about to say. It was different though, Dylan. Midnight marks. Midnight tonight. People can sign where they want. The releases.
Oh yeah,
Well,
no, I knew
this
that.
is more like free agent into possible
No.
WWE.
No, I was
No,
surprised.
if
though.
it's WWE related, I don't want to hear it. Damn it.
Okay. Well, it was
This
more
is
so.
AEW Dynamite watch along. This is an AEW we talk about WWE watch along. It's not what it says in the damn title, damn it. It's not what it said.
Sorry, I just wanted to share the news of Monet, what they offered her.
What are they thinking for her?
Well, what did they offer?
I don't
Hold on,
give a
if it's
damn
about-
what they
no,
think
no.
of
If,
her.
if it's about
Charlotte.
Sasha, if it's about Sasha, he can say whatever the hell he wants. Wolf, go ahead.
Oh,
More than
That's
Charlotte.
That's Byron's
That's all
wife.
you
That's
need to
Byron's
know.
And
wife.
she just put the camera on me. Put the damn camera on me.
Camera.
Hey, you can put on
Wait,
both of
yeah,
us.
She deserves more than Charlotte. She deserves more than Becky. She deserves more than Rhea. She deserves more than Bailey. She deserves more
pretty
than
sure
whatever
she-
the hell you want to give. She is the best women's wrestler of all time. Damn it.
And Charlotte just re-signed with like a huge amount of money, like seven figures probably at
and
least.
guess
20
what?
years.
Guess what? If they
She's
give
signed her soul
Mercedes
with
Monet,
WWE.
if they're giving Mercedes Monet a lot of money like that, she deserves it. Like Byron said,
Yeah.
throw 7 figures at her because she
Do I need to?
deserves
Do I
it.
need to contribute to the fund? I'll pay. For
She's
it.
a draw.
I'll pay
She's
for
a
it.
draw.
How much were
She's
you, how
money.
much, Byron, how
It's
much
in
are you
her
willing to
name.
pay?
I will give my life savings for that woman. Okay.
God damn. Is there a comma in that life savings?
Oh, so it might be a negative in front of it, but
Oh, all right. We ain't gonna put you on blast like that. We ain't gonna put you.
I love me some Mercedes, so she can do whatever the hell she wants. She deserves it.
Hey,
Damn.
you can put her anywhere, and I'm all for it, bro. You know, Papa H loves some Mercedes Monet and would do anything to get her back.
Yeah, I think
I may
she
not
is
can afford a
going back at
Mercedes
this
car, but
rate.
we can see some Mercedes on our TV.
No, facts. Because I want me a Mercedes G-Wagon. I want a Mercedes AMG, but I can't afford it, so I'm going to have to deal with Mercedes Monet.
You pay Mercedes. That's what happened the first time. They didn't want to pay her.
Listen, Leo.
I said it was my dream car, okay?
If
It was my
you
dream car.
get a G-Wagon, you have to give Asa a G-Wagon, Byron a G-Wagon, Wolf a G-Wagon,
We don't know what a
and
G-Wagon
Lord.
is.
a Mercedes
Mercedes.
G-Wagon, and Kay a G-Wagon.
Mercedes.
But I don't want a G-Wagon.
I mean,
I
I
don't-
could if
I
if
think
people
they're the
would
most
subscribe to my channel.
ugliest
I want to start with
looking
Toyota.
Mercedes Jeeps of all time. They belong in a ditch somewhere in a stockpile on fire. The most disgusting, overly priced
They are overly
vehicle
priced, so I'm not going to
on
lie to
the
you.
market.
I like them, but they're overly priced. That's the only problem. Like, they overpriced
I'd
them.
rather get a Hummer and get yelled at by half of America for
Would you get a
being the
Bronco?
reason for global warming
Would you get a Bronco?
and get a G-Wagon.
Would you get a Bronco, Dylan?
I actually like Hummers.
No.
You wouldn't.
There's many reasons why I wouldn't get a Bronco. And the one that I could say online is because I don't like the color and I don't like the style.
I think you get them. Oh, the style doesn't change, but
Cadillac. A nice caddy.
you can't go wrong with
Tire
that.
and style.
What about BMW?
Retire in style. Get a nice Cadillac.
Hey, if
Call
you
it a day.
retire in style, if you want to retire in style, you can't go wrong with a Lamborghini. I'm talking about if you were just if you're rich,
What?
if you're a rich guy,
Why do I
right?
need triggers to put my car in front and fucking drive in reverse?
some people-
Small correction.
Hold on. Jericho's talking.
Jericho's. Oh, I'm on commercials. This is so sad.
Are they going to cancel the tag match?
I feel like they are.
I hope not.
They should.
I guess because
we don't know how long. Opportunity to become the AEW Tag Team Champion. Fans, as you can hear, and take as long as you need. Everybody,
That's a good way to handle that.
That was nice. Reach for the sky, boy. All right. The match is starting. So you know what that means. Go to LWIW Podcast over on twitter.com/LWIW Podcast and make sure you get your vote in for who is getting their first 3 points of the tournament. Is it going to be Mark Briscoe? Is it going to be Jay White? Is it going to be Liv Morgan on her driver's license? Who knows? But you can vote right now at LWIW Podcast over at Twitter.com. What'd I say? I don't think I said anything bad. Did I say anything bad? I don't think I said anything bad.
You're testing my patience. Don't do that.
Number one for the license. Not that bad.
Hey.
Good point.
She wants to swerve when she drives. She's gonna swerve when she drives.
She was thinking about Swerve.
She was thinking about MJF.
We
They
had
were on red
MJF.
carpet.
We had MJF. Missed out.
Did she really have it? Did she really?
Maybe.
I mean, when they were on the red carpet, she did say she was strictly
I
there to
can't tell you
support
what he
me.
told me. I'm not allowed to. We source secrets. He promised
You
and
can tell
all.
me all
All
the
right. I had to cut my finger in blood. He said, listen, I won't say nothing, but tell me. He goes, all right, I'll tell you. He told me. I said, all right, whoa. A lot of information.
It was like the memorial match for Jay.
They were on
A lot
red
of
carpet.
information
She
was
said she
spread
there for him.
on
So,
Monday. Home in New York.
Small correction regarding the Monet thing. That was what she asked for,
Well, give it to her, goddammit.
not what they offered her.
Asa, when Kay asks for something, don't you give it to her?
Get him, Virus.
Yeah.
That's right. You give that woman what she wants. She deserves it. Just like Kay deserves what Asa gives her, Mercedes
Wait,
deserves
what?
whatever the hell she asks for. They just got how much money from Endeavor? Billions? How much they get from
Yeah,
the
because like the thing is, Charlotte, because like Charlotte's great and all, but like people will watch Mercedes over Charlotte.
Thank you.
Mercedes is 100% more of a draw than Charlotte.
Look, no one will miss Charlotte for the next
No.
9 months. But we've missed Mercedes since she's been gone.
Um,
You're not going to miss
I'll miss-
Charlotte.
I'll
You're not
miss
gonna
Charlotte.
I'll miss babyface Charlotte. I won't miss
Miss
heel
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
She's not a
in
good
every
baby
title
face
match.
in my opinion. She's better as a heel.
She can go be with
No,
her
I
husband.
did not. I don't like Charlotte as a heel, honestly. I mean, yeah, she's better as it kind of, but it's refreshing to see her as a baby.
Don't worry, she'll be
No,
back.
she
in the
doesn't do it for
championship
me
run.
as a baby face.
Are we
She just
talking about
doesn't do it.
WWE on AEW Day?
No, we were talking about Mercedes. I was just telling him give her whatever she wants.
Yeah, we just.
I'm going to tell you now. MJF doesn't like us talking about WWE on AEW Day. I was told that.
Hey man, you met Max, so I'm not going to deny that we didn't say it.
What's up with everybody meeting wrestlers, man?
I'll
Like,
be
come on.
honest with you. Can I tell you something? We're the
Go
same
on.
fucking height. I thought he was shorter. I thought he was shorter. From a distance, he looked smaller. I love the guy to death. He's my next door neighbor. He looked a lot smaller.
What are you,
But when I
6
stood
feet?
next to him and was talking to him, same height. We were literally eye level with each other.
Because he's like what 5'10"?
5'11". I'm 5'11".
He's 5'11".
I'm 5'11" because of my hunchback of Notre Dame that I've been rocking since I was like 15, since playing video games. But if I stand up straight, then I'm like 6 foot, 6'1". But because I be rocking like this, like a fucking snail, now, we're the same height.
Favorite wrestler.
Most important thing is Kenny's health.
Style and like with Nick Fuller, he puts his whole body into everything he does.
I gained 14 subscribers.
All right,
in the
Dylan,
last 2 days.
time to get started, brother.
Oh, listen, I'm already on the second one.
I'll catch up. I was trying to do something.
I like Briscoe.
And most importantly,
On the
get healthy, but when you're ready to come back, we're all
on the end of the year party,
Doing stuff that other
buying wine.
Leo, what were you drinking, by the way?
I'm whining, dining,
No, it was just nothing but
69.
root beer.
What is that?
Root beer?
And he has it more like
Root
People
beer.
thought,
like
yeah, people actually thought I was drinking real beer. I'm, like, I'm not a beer person. I'm sorry. I'm not a beer guy.
No, he's not a man.
I prefer the liquor. Thank you. Thank you much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm not a beer drinker either, Leo. No, for that.
Yeah, I'm more of like a liquor type of person.
Yeah, I like liquor.
Like your Hennessy, like your Ciroc, stuff like that.
the entire locker room.
For the end of the year party, I'm bringing out wine. We're getting
And
wine,
should.
dined, and 69.
New
New Year's Eve.
I mean, I might be getting
Absolutely.
69, but not on stream. But I can't really display it on stream. But
If I don't get everybody that's in that end of the year party to scissor me through the computer, I'm going to be very upset that I'm going into the new
So-
year not scissored.
To
So,
do what?
I got the
There's a
Sherlock.
computer.
We got it.
Does it have
We have it.
wait,
You got
is this end of the year?
Have you been present throughout
I
this whole
have been
entire show?
present. I forgot.
December 31st,
31st.
What?
9 p.m. Eastern
Okay.
till 1 a.m. We're close to 12:30, really. We're going to celebrate 1 year of podcasting. We're going to celebrate New Year's Eve, and we're getting
wanna
wine,
do-
dined, and 69.
All right. I want to ask. You want to possibly do
We're doing awards. We're doing greatest moments.
Right.
We're gonna have a bunch of videos.
I'm guessing. Are we gonna? Do you want to like talk about like?
That's what we're
yes,
doing
for,
after
like,
the show
wrestling
today.
stuff, like and like wrestling like of the year stuff, like what
Yeah,
we think
we're
is
gonna-
like
we're-
the best
we-
stuff.
Asa, I, you, Kay, Leo, Byron today are all going to do that after the show.
Oh. Okay, so we're
Yeah,
talking
there were
about
a
like
lot of-
best
Gotta pay attention
matches of
and
the
not
year and
focus
all
on
that.
Mercedes Monet.
There were a lot of good matches this year.
Yeah.
man.
I-
Can someone in
already
the
got
chat,
my
if you're
number
watching
one
the
match
stream right now,
of
can you
the
drop
year.
your favorite matches of the year so I can
I
make a
gotta
list?
say one of them. One of my favorite matches. Even though we're talking about AW, a certain someone versus a Sami Zayn. I like
Dana
it.
Brooke.
Roman?
She was on NXT. Dang it.
You talking about
She should have
Roman?
been on main roster, but she was on NXT.
What, Roman and Sammy?
I think I like the match. I like the match.
Yeah. You know, sometimes I like dog shit on the bottom of my shoe, but
Nobody likes that.
why they?
I think Roman and Cody was better, personally, but that's just me, my opinion.
How would you feel about Finn Balor versus Adam Copeland?
The I Quit match or the
Hell in
This
a
is gonna be the actual greatest match of the fucking
I
year.
didn't like the Hell in a
Being
Cell like that.
Kenny
'Cause I
and
thought
like
Finn should have
the
won.
Ospreay too.
Then they
Why
stopped
don't
the
I
match.
just
in the middle.
Kenny and
No, they
Will
kept
Ospreay,
going.
I would put that.
Balor
I would
powered
put that.
through
Kenny and Will Ospreay too.
easily.
I'm trying
Kenny
to
Will
think-
Ospreay won.
And Danielson, MJF.
And
And I would put
Sabre Jr.
Adam
and
Cole versus MJF.
yeah,
I
that would be
like
another
Sabre Jr.
nomination.
and
Kenny
Danielson.
Omega versus MJF.
Anything on AEW.
Yeah, Kenny Omega versus
The
The
MJF.
Swerve,
No,
Swerve
come on.
versus Hangman.
Swerve.
Swerve versus
Swerve
Hangman.
versus Hangman.
The Texas Death Match.
Yep.
And we
What is it?
cannot
What does
forget the
WWE
triple
got?
threat at Mania.
Oh, right.
with
A loser
Gunther, Drew,
and
Sheamus.
Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 39.
Which was very stupid, by the way.
Oh, no, that was-
This
A
is what it
good
is. What
triple
it is.
threat match, though, between Sheamus, Gunther, and Drew McIntyre.
I just, yeah.
Hey,
that I
just said
will
that.
say
another-
That's probably
Here's another
like
one that
the
you were
that
on.
that was
main
actually
roster
very
match,
good.
Yeah.
That was probably the best WWE match of the year.
I think it has to be. I think another match. I'm trying to think of it. Who was?
Also, Rhea and Charlotte was really good. That probably was the best.
That
women's
was
match
good
of
for
the
night
year.
one. What about the Usos versus Kevin
And
and
it closed
Sami?
out.
I
think
like
that
the
was a good
Usos versus
match.
KO and Sammy.
I think it was
I
a
think
great
it was
match.
really good.
It was
That was
solid.
such a Raw match.
I think it was really good. What?
That was such
Uh,
a fucking Monday Night Raw main event match.
What?
If I ever fucking saw one.
No.
Absolutely.
No, it
Rhea
was.
and Charlotte was so much better.
Oh,
than
we cannot forget
Sami Zayn.
FTR
Kevin
versus Bullet Club Gold.
Oh.
60-minute match.
That was
my
an AW collision.
That was on
I'm just throwing
Collision,
matches
yeah,
out.
but
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of matches that
that
come
was
to mind.
crazy.
Oh,
I'm trying to
oh,
think
that's
of
why
I
I'm
another
already
asking
said it.
people.
Bullet Club Gold versus FTR.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
It's
just
Yeah,
like
saying.
a
I like
Bray
that
Falls
match.
match.
That was
That
one
was
of
a
my
good
favorite
one.
ones.
Yeah, anything on AEW. You know what I mean? Like, where the real wrestlers at.
SummerSlam. I'm trying to think. Pay-per-view review. SummerSlam didn't have any good matches. That main event was buffoonery
You
for
could
me.
say Ronda and Shayna Baszler.
That match was trash.
God,
It was fine, honestly.
It was first of all, they rushed it. They should have built up and actually had a turn. Why on earth?
They
you
gave us
put it
dog
on a-
shit on a
They,
show.
they
all right?
rushed it because Ronda wanted to leave early.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, because she got
can't
tired
cut
of
it.
not being
'Cause she
able to
can't
be home
cut it.
for a husband.
'Cause she
Yeah,
can't
honestly,
cut
that match
eggs
should
in
have
the
been at
morning.
WrestleMania.
You know why she left?
Seth
Because-
versus Balor at SummerSlam was good.
That one was good.
Yeah,
But
Match of the year.
Not
Not
match
match
of
of
the
the
year.
Not
year.
match of the year,
Our
no,
favorite, if
but
you
it
wanna say
was good
favorite
in
matches,
SummerSlam.
If you want to say
But
favorite matches of 2023, you can include
Cody
that.
versus Brock was also good
What? Yeah, for the
at
meme.
SummerSlam, not of the
The
year. Not of the year.
meme.
Bro,
We got
no.
the Squidward
Wolf,
walk.
Wolf, please.
And we
We're talking
got
about the
Wolf,
best matches
why
of
would
the
you bring
year.
that up? I have trauma now because of that.
Yeah.
First of
We're
all,
talking about
you
best
had Cody
matches of the
lose.
year, not
No, I'm
main event
saying
format.
at SummerSlam, Cody versus Brock
Brian,
3 was
please get
good.
Brian. Can you tell this man Wolf I have trauma because of that? First of all, you had Cody lose at Mania, which was bad enough.
Drama.
But you had to chop it all and have him get beat by
No,
Brock
but-
Lesnar the next night.
Why do you think
for
we
his
don't do
troubles.
watch-alongs for WWE
Well,
Raw?
no, he won at Backlash, and then he won at
But he
SummerSlam.
still had a bad 48 hours. You lost to Roman Reigns because you got screwed over, and that was bad enough as it was. But you get beat by Brock Lesnar the very next night for your troubles. Come on now, that's not a that's
Nah,
a bad
Cody
48
Cody
hours.
Roman was, regardless of how you feel about the outcome, Cody and Roman was a good match though.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Liv and
what
Raquel
ruined
winning
it. I
tag
feel
team
like
titles.
no,
That was exciting.
what ruined Jay
It was
versus
more
Roman.
exciting when they lost. Oh.
Brian, you know what was a match that could have been good, but they ruined it. Jay versus Roman could have been good at SummerSlam if they would just play by the rules. It said
Yeah.
no disqualification. It says supposed to be,
Roman
No
can't
interference.
wrestle. He needs assistance.
bro. Thank you, Dylan, because it literally said in the match that they set up.
I'm
They
sorry, all you Roman Reigns fans out
I'm
there.
not a Roman Reigns fan. You know that
Roman Reigns can't wrestle.
he can't.
He
He can
needs
wrestle. They just need to do a better job of
Wrestle, they
booking
just
his matches.
have it
No,
part of his
Dylan,
gimmick that he
you
can't.
know what's terrible is you set up a match
Bullshit.
but go back on the rules when you clearly say it's supposed to be no interference whatsoever. Yet you have interference. You went back on
Come
the
on,
rules
Mark.
and screwed up the match.
It's a goddamn 3 points, buddy.
Mark is about to win this though.
Who cares? They're both eliminated.
Yeah, I can't. I like them, but it's just like, why? What's the point? You both got eliminated. It doesn't matter at this point.
Well,
I
it's
think
for pride,
Mark,
you know, nobody
when,
wants to
I think
throw
Mark,
points.
when Mark was like asked about it, he said like, "I'm still in like my rookie year of singles matches." I'm like, okay.
I know, but
Hey.
still, like, Mark's a very talented wrestler.
Mhm.
Like, even in tag team form, he's good, but singles good, he's still very good. Like,
And that's been the case though,
it
Dylan.
still sucks that they haven't given him 3 points,
Mhm.
and he has to earn his 3 points in now.
But that's just been the case I've noticed though, Dylan. It's like a lot of the tag team wrestlers, they can be good in a tag team, but it can be that one person in the tag team that can
There
be a
you
huge
go.
breakout star.
The Wrestler and the Nerd said the best match of the year right here is in Helsinger, Denmark, with me kicking some ass in the Battle Royale. That's right. In fucking Denmark, baby. Had a
Only reason why you
better
won because I
match
wasn't
of
there
the
to
year
eliminate you.
than that bullshit pissant WWE company over there. All right? Talk to
Another
him,
match I
Nikolai.
think was
What
probably
about
No.
do you feel like that way, Dylan? It's like when you look at
What,
like
the
a lot of
WWE 's a
tag teams.
pissant company? No.
Well, we already know that.
I just like getting on WWE fanboy and gals skins and just being a true mark for AEW.
No,
That's
no,
it.
no, not
That's
that.
what I
I'm
truly
saying-
love.
No,
I wake
I
up
would
in
say-
the morning and I go, how can I make the WWE universe hate me in the comment section?
You should
That's
just
it.
start tweeting stuff
Every
on
day.
Twitter, and
I
then they'll reach.
have
No.
another
See, I don't want to go
match
like too
that-
far into the character. I just will say some wild shit online.
I have another match in WWE that is possible, like match of the year. Well, actually, should be match of the year contender. And
Which
funny enough, it's not even main roster. It's on NXT.
Oh, wow. That's
Carmelo
so
Hayes
exciting.
versus Ilya Dragunov at No Mercy. At NXT No Mercy.
Wait,
You should call him
Iliad
Mr.
Dragon
NXT
versus
instead of Mr. Hart. Because he's married to NXT.
Mr. Hart. Hey, we got other people saying it. If we love Mr. Hart, I want to see we love you, Mr. Hart, in the comments right now. All right. If we love Wolf, you
Don't.
say I love Mr. Hart
Please
in the
don't.
comments right now.
Tiger Driver. There's a J Driller.
Yeah.
No, I was saying though, Dylan, you
Oh.
notice this like with a lot of tag teams, like they have a lot of tag teams, right? But it's always that one person in the tag team that could be a huge breakout star as a singles competitor. We've seen that so many times, and that's not like a cool thing to kind of see at times.
It is.
But
Dylan, put my message up when you get a chance, please.
But honestly, I think I legitimately think Carmelo versus Ilya at NXT No Mercy. The second match they had was honestly a really great match.
Well, you know,
That's probably what
Dylan,
I'm
we
gonna
gotta
spend my
figure.
time doing.
Danielson 60-man.
Then again,
Iron Man
Ilya's like
match. There you
allergic
have
to
it,
having
Pete.
bad matches.
The Wrestler and the Nerds, I agree that is a top
Mark
3
Briscoe got
match
his
of the year.
first 3. Good
You know,
shit, Marky Mark.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch
Yeah.
that match.
To be honest, Ilya is like allergic to having bad
Oh,
matches.
MJF. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't
Now,
know
I'm
how
going to
Ilya
tell you
does it,
now,
but just Ilya
you can
cannot.
pick either Kenny and Osprey 1 or Kenny and Osprey 2. Those are really good
I gotta
matches.
go Kenny Osprey too.
Yeah.
You know what else
Well,
was
that's the one that most people saw. True wrestling
the first
fans
one?
stayed.
I
That's
saw
right.
the first
I
one,
watched
but
the first one.
I still
First one
like
was good, but the second one was better.
Second one was fire.
Well,
The
you know,
first one
Dylan,
was a
what are we
very
gonna
good
do?
match.
Second one had me and Wolf literally at the edge of our seat.
that is literally a masterclass. In my opinion, Omega Osprey 2 is arguably the best wrestling match of all time.
Yeah.
I liked Omega and Takeshita. That was a hell of a match.
That was a good one
Like-
too. See, I'm hearing a lot of AEW here. I'm not hearing a lot of WWE.
AEW's problem is not.
I got you.
in-ring.
I got one for you, Dylan. I just put it in there.
Did that match happen?
Josh
already?
Alexander versus Will Ospreay on
Did that
Impact.
already happen?
Yep, I saw some highlights from that.
That was a-
highlight.
Kenny?
Oh wait,
Will
hold on a
Ospreay-
second. Excuse me.
What?
Long Island, New York.
Oh,
You might see me on TV.
Oh, let's see if we see Dylan.
If you see Dylan.
That'd be awesome.
Did Osprey win it?
It shit my pants if you saw me on TV. I made it, people. Mommy, I made it. You know what I mean?
MJF is a member of the Stand Up for Jewish News organization. Plans to continue using its platform to advocate for and represent
News 12, Newsday. I'm there.
Gunther versus Chad Gable is good. The third match I think they had.
Like I said, I think that the best WWE match was the
Yeah,
Triple
that's
Threat
his,
IC
that's
match
his
at
uncle right
Mania.
there.
That was probably the best WWE match.
Who's his relative?
Or Rhea versus Charlotte. Those were the best 2 matches I couldn't think off the top of my head. And then maybe Raw and Cody.
I
Almost.
wouldn't say this.
I was
like,
actually, you know what's funny? The guy with the hoodie, with the breast cancer thing. I was right after him.
Oh.
After he went up, I was right after him. He was the last guy. I'm not even shitting you. He was the last guy. Of course, they didn't want to get me on camera. 2 good-looking men on camera. Ooh, I don't know. That's a lot. That's a lot right there to keep on a frame. You know what I mean? Tony Khan probably saw that and was like, "You got to cut that other guy out. That's too much. That's too much.
Come
that's too
on.
many good-looking gentlemen on
Why
You
TV."
did
should have had a shirt on. Tony
There's-
hire me.
So Dylan,
Oh,
for the awards, are we wanting to get like a number of nominees and then vote?
Yeah, so what we're gonna do, I think how we're gonna do it is we're gonna make polls, kind of like how we do these with the titles, you know, the matches or whatever. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put on the polls like 5 choices of each question, you know, like male breakout superstar of the year or male superstar of the year, female tag team, best gimmick, best entrance, best match, best women's match.
Best gimmick,
Yeah,
Thomas
so we're
Tony
doing
Storm.
that
Thomas Tony Storm.
tonight or
Shocking moment of the year.
We're gonna start it. We're gonna start the process tonight.
starting tonight? Okay.
We're gonna start the process tonight. It's gonna
Maybe we
take
could
a
talk
couple
about
of
it
days.
next week while we do the last AEW.
You guys want to wait till Saturday and do it then?
Or you want to wait until next Wednesday because you got one more week of AEW.
Well, I kind of like to get it done before that last
Or do you want
Wednesday.
to do it Saturday then? Maybe.
Do you guys want to just wait till Saturday? You guys okay with waiting one more
And then
day?
it gives people more time.
Hey,
Because at least
gotta
we
be
could start like
subscriber.
breaking down some of the stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot to go through. I mean, you
No,
guys
I
know.
imagine.
You guys are doing it on your podcast right now. You know, Ace and K.
I I found a match that
Like yours is gonna take.
I
longer.
liked it. I don't know if it's a match.
Yeah,
of
because
the
we're
year.
doing like a lot. Yeah, yeah.
I found
Oh,
a
but
You
match.
guys want to actually? You know what? We'll also let the fans here vote
I'm right here.
on here and on YouTube as well. I'm gonna put a poll up in a second, but
Yeah.
all of you guys
Wrestler
that are
and
in the
nerd.
chat right now, do you guys want to strictly do it just WWE, AEW only, so that way it makes it a little easier for everybody, or do you guys want to add multiple different promotions?
I would say you can finish, Dylan.
You know, like how do you guys want to do this? Because to me, if you guys want to make it very easy, we could do AEW, WWE, since those are the two that we've actually covered throughout the whole entire year. I mean, yeah, we've done TNA Impact, we've done
Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor, we've done New Japan stuff, but like we haven't fully went in depth because we've been only focusing on AEW, WWE, and NXT. So, is it easier for us? And I want to hear from you fans as well. Like, is it easier for you guys to just do votings on WWE and AEW? Because if so, then we'll do that because then it's a little easier for all of us, and we can maybe make a nice, couple of good questions for everybody. So let me know. Let me know in the chat. I'm gonna post it now on YouTube. So go over to the YouTube channel, into the community section, and vote as well. So that way you guys get your voices heard. And leave comments. People, I'm serious. Leave comments in the description so that way we know that you were watching the show and you hear your opinions. Your opinions matter here at the channel. So
Yeah.
please post your comments after the show, after you watch the show, if you're watching the show right now, post them. Seriously, let us know because I'm not no fucking mind reader. And I don't think any of us have that awesome superpower. If y'all do, you should let me know how you did it. But otherwise, yeah.
I found another match that I think actually is not. It was really good and not really talked about that much. Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest at
That was good.
Backlash.
That was a good one.
That was
That
really
should have been the main event, not low key.
actually, yeah.
No,
I
thought you
forgot
said
they pulled.
bunny. I was like, a bunny match? But you said
No,
that?
Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest at Backlash.
Backlash.
Yeah.
Also, Bianca and Io was really good on that show.
yeah.
Backlash was
From Backlash, yeah.
if we were ranking WWE pay per views, Backlash is probably top.
I'm gonna
3.
do that. I might do that as a tier list, like bring all
Honestly,
pay per views for this year.
Backlash might be my favorite pay per view of the year.
That's why I said it's
WrestleMania
top
Night
3.
1.
And
That's why I
WrestleMania
said it's
Night 1
top
was
3.
good. WrestleMania Night 1 was good.
Huh?
That's why I said it's top 3.
Or
It's top
of
3.
WWE, not of all.
Yeah, just WWE.
All Gear is my favorite of the year.
It's
But,
top 3. WWE is top 3.
but of WWE, my favorite pay per view is Backlash.
The wrestler and the nerds. You talking about the cocky guy that was from the watch along who challenged you to a wrestling ring match? I'm right here. I ain't go anywhere. I'm right here. All day, every day. I'm here.
From New Japan, I heard what's it called? Osprey versus Shota Umino was really good.
Anything with Osprey is good. Osprey and Jericho was a damn good match.
I think
That part.
it was in Super
Remember,
Junior.
like, last year,
It was on November 4th.
What was it? Full Gear last year? People thought that the match, people didn't have any excitement for Orange Cassidy versus Will Ospreay, and it turned out being a banger of a match. That match was fire to me.
Anything Will Ospreay does is amazing.
It's not.
It can't be replicated.
I like this. I like this announcer, but like the female announcer that AEW has.
Dasha Gonzalez, get her name right. We love Dasha.
Yeah, I didn't know her name.
Dasha, I love you too.
Dasha Gonzalez. She's good at announcing Joe. She's like perfect at.
Joe.
And then TNA, they re-signed, or he re-signed with TNA, Brian Myers.
Who?
I want to finish saying what you guys are saying, and then I need to shout out somebody.
No, go ahead. Shout to you.
What's going on, Santos? shout out to Nico Extra. He just had Samoa Joe on his podcast recently for an interview for a one-on-one sit-down. So shout out to Nico. Nico, if you're watching, shout out to you, buddy. That was a really great podcast. I finished it today, actually. So really, really, really good questions. Really good podcast.
But yeah.
I'd love
Don't
to have
you dare
Samoa Joe
talk to my
sitting in.
next door neighbor like that, you piece of shit, bull fuck. All right?
Eric, you missed it. It happened a couple months ago.
That guy is a goddamn Hall of Famer. All right, look at him. I want you to see where
Hey,
the blue
y'all stay tuned because I'm
Blue
gonna be
War on
sending
Monday.
pictures and videos next Thursday. So y'all stay tuned because I'll be vlogging next Thursday. So y'all don't miss
Oh,
it.
look at him. Look at him. Don't tell me that's not the gorgeous man you ever seen.
And no, I won't be alone.
Oh, Ilya
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that scumbag walking out here.
See, this is why I don't want to come out here because I look like Samoa Joe when I come out here, and they don't look pretty.
What? You don't even look like
I can't
Samoa
come
Joe
out
at
here.
all in the slightest.
I can't go back to that phase
You
again.
look
man.
like Prince Nana.
I can't go back to that phase where I once didn't have any hair.
You are
It was
Prince
ridiculous.
Nana.
I know I am.
You
All I had-
are false. You
And
are
people-
not.
Dude, I went on the stream for Monday Night Raw, and people were asking me,
Are
why
you
is
joining the Judgment Day?
Yeah, he's joining the Judgment Day. Or he's just
Yes.
getting judged today.
I mean, I have the Judgment Day shirt over there. So all I gotta do is throw it on, and people are gonna think I'm actually in. I went on a Monday Night Raw live stream, and people thought trying to come up to me in the chat. It's like, why is your name on false? Why is your name on false? What kind of name is that? Who gave you that name?
Leo, that's for you. But don't answer that just yet. Wait till my king is done talking.
I don't finish a two. End of the road.
Odek? I don't see any empty seats tonight. All the people who put these pictures up about AEW are empty seats.
Yeah, I'll be seeing those on Twitter.
This crowd is pretty lit, though.
Sometimes it depends on the city, because if a city is not like really like a big wrestling city, then that kind of.
And let's be real. Let's be real. We all have lives here. We would rather do other things on a Saturday night besides go to a wrestling show. Let's be real.
No, actually, I don't. I don't have
you
a
Mark,
life.
shut up. No,
I'd
talk about that.
rather be here with
Go out
my
and touch
friend.
grass. Go out and touch grass,
And
you Mark.
I don't want to touch grass. I'd rather touch a mouse and be on the internet with my friend.
Anyway, like I said, there are other things you'd be doing on a Saturday night.
Tinder's not working, so I have no other plans anymore. You know what I mean?
Bro, did you guys see what they just said about Tinder?
No, what did they say about Tinder?
Bro, they just upped the subscription for $500 a month.
$500 a month?
They even got a tier for $5,000 a year for 1 year.
I pay the free version.
Dude,
I get whatever amount of swipes, and then after I'm done swiping,
bro,
I uninstall it, and then I get it
my
again.
guy,
Next
I
month.
literally looked into this. You literally get nothing. No, it's no difference than what you have now. It's literally nothing. You only get to use it like twice a week to get people that you didn't even match with. Like, I'm not that down bad. I'm not paying $500 a month to swipe with people that I'm probably not going to get to see in my life.
Tinder,
Come on now.
Look at the shirt choice my king decided to wear.
I need to get a Burberry shirt and then the Burberry shoes.
I want to know if Leo's going to accept this challenge from the wrestler on the mirror.
I don't back down from the challenge, but we do this on my time because I'm the money. I'm money. I'm the draw. I'm the champion. So we do this on my time, when I want, how I want, and where I want.
What? How many are there?
What?
Okay, disrespect. Beat them, kick them, get them all, get them all. What is up with this retribution faction in this ring?
And how many there were?
Somebody come get retribution
lot.
2.0 out the
There's
ring right
more.
now.
These are like the four, I think.
These are the main four.
Yeah, because the other ones didn't have devil.
Well, they did say the ones that are cosplaying in those costumes are people that's gonna be.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not true. I don't buy that. They've been
'Cause
changing who's in these
Because it's
costumes.
supposed to be 4 or 5. I thought it was like 4 or
Yeah,
6.
if you look at the devil each time, it's somebody different. You can just tell, like the way
Yeah.
he looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is smart because they're throwing people.
I
off.
don't know.
Not the lights went out.
That's the
Appreciate it
Tony
for the
Khan
new
special.
subscription. We got a new subscriber. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
More? What the heck? How
For
many?
your ROH
Oh,
tag
these are
team
100%
Where
extras.
can you go?
Are you
Totally
a hero,
extras.
Max?
Who can
There's
you
no
trust?
way these are all like new talent.
Next week, will you accept the challenge for Ring of Honor
Did that just
World
give
Tag?
away who the fuck this person is?
Are you a hero, Max?
Joseph over here saying that he was going to protect me in our main event. Going to Long Island for World Championship.
Did they just spoil?
So,
Did they just spoil who it potentially could be now?
who can we
Why would
trust?
that spoil?
I feel like they're teasing who it already is
Next
already.
week, will you accept the for ROH World Tag Team Championship?
There's only a certain amount of
Are
people
you
that I
a
feel like
hero,
it could be.
man?
I feel like it has to be the Kingdom. I feel like it has to be the Kingdom. It's got to be. That's who I think those two are. That's going to challenge them. I think it's got to be the Kingdom.
Accusations around Joey. Oklahoma, I've got some accusations in my own. Would you like to hear them? So I can jump in the back and do
We are so close to World's End. I
10
can
days
lick
away.
the dirty ass seat that I'll be sitting in right now.
10 days away, Bill. You got 10
10
days.
days away, we got one match.
Now I don't trust you.
Wait,
Yes.
it's only
Wow.
one match announced for the show?
Waiting
No, I got
until December 30th.
Or the ROH Tag Titles.
Rocky Romero.
I met Trent Beretta's cousin, by the way, at MJF's Hall of Fame thing. Forgot to mention
Did you
that.
did you get to see who they just signed to TNA, Dylan, by chance?
Yeah, what's his face showed me.
Trent Seven?
Yeah, 7.
Trent Seven is signed to TNA and they re-signed they just re-signed Brian Myers.
Yep.
All right, Ben, I
Wow.
got you.
I
Chris.
did not
Brian Myers,
expect.
yeah.
Okay.
Brian Myers now is signed to TNA.
I mean, they're good. They're doing good, keeping their talent, though. I will say that.
Here's Tony Storm. I just want to be Luther for one day. You know what I mean?
Not Luther.
It's all my simps out there for Luther, just to hang with Luther, just to be Luther for one day.
I'll see you Friday, Rocky. Orange Cassidy versus Rocky Romero.
That's my link. The wrestler and the nerds.
The
That's my link for my channel.
That's cool.
You know, Soraya's done more Paul Heyman acting and eating English and British snacks on the internet than wrestling throughout the whole entire year.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully she's full, because her wrestling is full of shit. So
That was so baffled when they just said Saraya was going to be a number one contender. Like, what has she done? What has she done to be in this position?
Nothing.
Rio
Nothing.
is beating.
Rio has done nothing either. That's what blows me. What they should have did was
But
They
Rio
should've-
just came back, so like
They should have just had Thunder Rosa built up and just
I,
have her
I,
face
I,
Tony Storm.
I personally don't think none of these women done anything to deserve a woman's title opportunity.
I don't.
But I'll keep that to myself.
It seems like they're
Rio can
intending
what?
to
What did
possibly.
Tony say?
What?
What did Tony say? Rio can knock the what off the skin of the what?
You couldn't knock the skin off of a rice pudding.
I think they're planning to do a fatal four-way for the TBS title between Julia, Sky, Abaddon, and Thunder Rosa.
I'll
And that
be
makes no
right back.
sense. What does Thunder Rosa
I
have
have
to
to
do
use
with
the
any of that story?
restroom for this
They
match,
cannot have
unfortunately.
Thunder Rosa in the TBS.
That's okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
That's
guess now you guys can talk
based
about
off.
WWE while I'm gone.
That's just early impression based off what I'm
Yeah, I don't think that's
seeing. Maybe it's just Julia and Abaddon, or Julia
I think they're
Abaddon.
gonna do Julia and Abaddon.
Yeah.
I would have liked to seen Abaddon join with Julia.
Thunder Rosa and a tag
Yeah,
match.
and with Julia and Sky Blue.
I don't. Yeah, like they established that Sky Blue is not like aligned with Julia, and then proceeded to have Sky Blue team up with Julia against Abaddon and become Sky Black on Collision. I don't understand it.
Take it up. But literally, Brian, did you see what they did on Ring of Honor?
No.
They introduced another title. Tony Khan introduced a women's television championship for Ring of Honor now.
Yep.
Why we need another championship for? We already have a lot of
That's why I don't watch it.
Well, there's no need to introduce another title right now. Like, they have so many in AEW alone.
Why does Orange Cassidy not have any like the built up challengers or storylines? It's just, oh, I'm here. Okay, let's have a match. No story. Like
That's pretty much what they're
Well,
doing.
to be
He's pretty much
fair,
doing an open challenge.
Rocky
Pretty much.
is more of international.
he's a loser. He's not going to win. We know he's not going to win. Why do the match? We don't care. Give him a real story going into a pay per view with a real match. There are people.
I mean, at least it's
There's so many
more
people
of
I mean,
the
look what happened when they
international
put-
feel to
All right,
it.
look what they did when they put him up against a real, like his Moxley the first time.
Yeah, Moxley was the
Moxley-
only person they actually had a legit story with. That was it.
And Moxley beat him the first time.
Tiny,
He literally squashed this man.
it looks like
No, it was not a squash.
Yes, it kind of really was almost a squash match.
Not
It
really.
kind of almost was.
Not
You want to
really.
be technical
No.
about it.
It was actually a really good match.
I mean, Saray is nice to look at. I won't say that.
I can't disagree
man.
with you there. Can't disagree
Xavier
with you
Woods,
there.
man. Xavier Woods, lucky guy.
I'm not really.
I don't know if you heard, but Kay said Riho should stop dressing in white panties because she's looks like a little girl and it looks obscene.
That part.
That's probably very.
I want to keep it PG, but
Agree.
I want to keep this PG, but when I see her costume, I think of something else, and I can't really be too specific on stream right now. But if you
There's
know,
so
you
many
know.
better. There's so many better matches they could have gave Tony Storm.
Yeah.
Just come on.
She looks like a schoolgirl.
What are they doing with Mariah May? Is she ever going to wrestle? I mean, I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know what they're doing, Mariah May. They should be doing something. I'll tell you that much.
So, like you said, they have what, 2 matches announced? The women's match, the World Championship match.
Then the men's.
Oh, the Continental Classic final at 3.
Yeah, and I guess whoever wins the tournament, they win.
I guess
the
we're going to
titles.
get Copeland and Christian Cage again, I guess.
Yeah, I think we're getting that.
Oh, yeah, we're getting
TNT.
TNT title match. Copeland versus Cage. No DQ. I think.
I still think Cage might retain, but I can also see a new champion be crowned with that. possibly.
That is funny. That's really funny. So I just found an article thing. It's kind of movie related, but it is also involves a WWE star. I know this is AEW, but WWE star MVP is ready to step in Jonathan Major's place as King the Conqueror.
Okay, stop. Who cares? Stop.
No, just
I'm
no.
ready to step in this place. How about that? I'm ready to step in this place.
I'll do it. I mean, I already said I have aspirations of being an actor in the future, so let me at it.
Honestly, I would probably. Well, honestly, another person I would probably like if I were to give like a wrestler like the role of Kang the Conqueror, I'd probably give it to like Swerve.
I'll be okay with that.
All right, I'm back. This match is still happening.
Yes.
I figured by now it'd be over.
So, Dylan, I found a funny thing. It is somewhat. It's not entirely WWE related. It's movie related, but it involves a WWE.
I don't want to hear it if it's WWE related.
It's a movie related, but it involves a WWE person.
Seth Rollins.
WWE star MVP is ready to step in Jonathan Major's role as King, place as King the Conqueror in the MCU.
Okay, I will never watch another Marvel movie again.
I ain't watch
if
that.
I see MVP go as Kane the Conqueror one time. Okay? If I see MVP walking out as Kane the Conqueror, Byron.
Yeah,
If I see MVP walking out as Kane the Conqueror, Byron, you gotta look at me for this one. If I see him walking
I'm not
out and
watching
goes,
that.
I'm going to fucking go. I want my money back. All
Well,
right?
Marvel movies movies are already trash now currently, so
All right?
they can't get much worse.
I'll
Right?
be honest. I'd
Right.
rather give it to Swerve, but like
I
more
see him.
more importantly, I'd probably
Walk
just
him out.
replace
I'm out.
Kang the Conqueror as the big bad. Like I don't know if there's any need for Kang the Conqueror anymore.
I want the people in the chat to tell me if I'm wrong. If you go to the movies and you're like, oh, MVP's going to be in the new Marvel movie, it's Kang the Conqueror. Oh, that's really exciting. And then all of a sudden you hear, what's going on, everybody? And you see him walking down this long fucking set of stairs, and then he hits the, I'm out. You know why? Because the MVP just made Marvel RIP with that fucking.
I honestly would just replace Kang with Doctor Doom as the big bad.
What about the guy from Star Wars that they screwed over in the Disney project?
John Boyega.
Yeah, Boyega.
I don't see the problem that Marvel's in that Kang was the big bad of the next saga.
Oh, real one. What a fucking shocker.
If you replace him, I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, the Marvel movies have been kind of mid anyway. So.
What did you
I
think?
don't care. I really don't care.
You thought Soraya was winning?
No, I just hoped.
I just hope for something exciting. Never hope for for AEW. You know what I mean? Yeah, no. If I see MVP hit the MVP special in the middle of a movie, yeah, I'm walking out. I'm walking out. I'm not saying that I'm not going to go buy the ticket to go watch him and support him. But if I see him hit that move once, I'm going to ask for my money back. And if the old lady, if the old lady at the behind the glass, the fake plexiglass that tries to save people, says, "Oh, I can't give you your money back," well, guess what? I'm going to take that plexiglass down, and I'm going to scare the shit out of her and get my money back. I'm going to take the whole fucking draw with me. And I'm getting a free fucking lifetime pass to the movies going forward.
Not the free lifetime pass.
No, we got 2 matches for World's End now.
Yeah.
See that sense of urgency now? Slowly going right back to the shot. Very smart, high
Yeah, bring up that Taj Payton comment. I agree. She's not coming to this shit show over women's division.
This match is the reason why Mercedes is not showing.
Yes, Taj. I completely agree. He's going back home. You're gonna hear Michael Cole shilling, "It's boss time" 30 times in a row.
It's boss time.
I'm down for it. I love Michael Cole.
I love people. There's people on the internet that when they're at a Raw show, watch Michael Cole come in and boo the shit out of him during his entrance.
Bro, you know it's the only time
turn
people
the camera on themselves and goes, "He sucks," and that's the end of the video. And I die every time.
Do you think he sucks? Do you think he
No,
sucks?
I love him. I've always loved Michael Cole.
Nah, I didn't like him always. Remember when he was doing like the whole Raw general manager thing? He was annoying and he was just like this Miz fanboy. That was annoying.
I think since Vince has left, he's done a much better job because he actually can be.
You know what's the
himself.
worst? You know what's the worst thing he did besides that Raw general manager stuff, Brian? Remember when Christian returned to like WWE? I think it was like 2010. We was like on ECW, and it's Christian. Like, come on, bro, come on. I'm looking for some oomph.
Great.
I'm looking
For
for
that
some
terrible
oomph.
match he had at WrestleMania, that was just trash.
Like,
Yo, when Michael Cole came in a wrestler onesie.
oh
on,
Lord, no, don't
cheers,
no.
salute.
That
Well,
was-
when Michael Cole came in that
was
wrestler
unbearable.
onesie and then pulled out the wrestler headset, I said, "Okay, he's got this right here. He's the GOAT. The GOAT."
That burned a little bit. I heard some more.
Oh, Christian Cage has a statement.
Like, that was the worst announcing I've ever seen. It's Christian.
They couldn't decorate that tree. What is
Yeah.
up with that?
They decorate. They don't know what a fucking Christmas tree looks like.
They don't.
Damn.
Have an artificial tree that's not pre-lit.
That ain't a tree. That ain't a Christmas tree.
It's just a pine tree to represent winter.
Pretty much.
It's a holiday batch with no holidays.
They look like the tree they cut down.
From World's End. Look, you can.
They cut costs.
No, no.
They're on a tight leash.
Nah, that look like the tree they cut down.
Economic times is getting hard for AEW.
Nah, that's the tree that
Look
they
at
cut
Tony
down.
Schiavone glasses. Those are from the 80s.
They even
Trust
sold
me, it's gonna get a whole lot harder once WWE announced to be on Warner Brothers.
Oh Lord, they ain't having it. Bro, that tree look like the tree that was cut down on Alvin and the Chipmunks in the intro. That's what that is right there.
Disqualification match at World's End, December 30th. So just to put all of your tiny minds at ease, I want to let everyone know that I will make my triumphant return this Saturday live on TNT on Collision, where I will address Oakland and answer any lingering questions people might have about what transpired on Dynamite a couple of weeks ago in Montreal. I expect nothing less than a hero's welcome upon my return.
He's got a good stank face.
The patriarch of AEW, Christian Cage. Christian Cage.
Collision is must-see TV because it's the last Collision of 2023.
Wait,
yeah.
is
They
it?
are.
It is. Next Saturday is World's End. So there's no Collision.
Are you going Collision on what,
that's
Friday?
right. That's right.
No, I
You
don't
want to do
think
what,
that's
3
Collision
hours
at
of
all.
AEW to get
I want
obliterated by
7
SmackDown?
hours of AEW.
Get obliterated by SmackDown in the rating. Just don't do the show. Just stop going against WWE. You're never going to win. You're always.
They're not.
It's not. It's an unfair fight.
One day
Nobody's
will
going to beat WWE ever. Nobody's
If
going to
you
have more.
put your eggs in the basket and you say it out loud, my mother tells to me, it can happen.
No, they could. Put
I've
the
been
best
saying I
cards
want $1
ever.
million for 4 years out loud. And guess what? I'm still fucking broke. And I don't
Just-
have $1 million. So I stopped looking like a jabroni and saying I want $1 million out loud.
Listen, this is what I always tell people. Does Chick-fil-A ever open on Sundays?
Nope.
And they still are in business. Focus on your own goddamn business and stop worrying about other people.
I don't know how that ties into
I'll be right back.
wrestling, but
Because
it
Tony
does make
worries about
sense.
WWE all the time.
I
He
will
tries
say
to
that.
he tries to counter program WWE. He always has WWE's name in his mouth. He's always getting sensitive. Stop worrying about it. You have a good
Tony
product.
Khan's very sensitive with the WWE stuff. Like, come on now. Like, man up.
Don't talk.
You have a
Don't
good-
talk.
you have
Don't
a
talk
good
about
product.
Tony Khan. Don't talk
I'm
about
just
my
saying-
possible boss.
As a
Like that,
businessman,
Tony
like,
Khan.
man up.
Hey. If you want free tickets, to AEW when it comes through your town, you're not
He
going
ain't
to be
giving
talking
us no
wild
free
about TK like that. All right? I'm
I
on the
mean,
bandwagon
That's what I said.
that
Like,
I'm
he
going
needs
to
to man
work for
up.
Tony Khan one day. And the day that I do, I'm taking a selfie with him and I'm posting it in our group chat and I'm going, it fucking happened.
I'm just
That's
saying
it.
he needs to man
Point
up and
blank
stop,
period.
like,
And we're all
stop
going to
acting
the
like a
top.
child.
Oh no, 100%. No, he's a big baby. Because the first thing I would tell him is you gotta get off it. Don't
Get
ever
off Twitter.
don't ever go on Twitter and write how you feel unless someone else proofreads it before. Please.
Like, you're a big baby. You're acting like a child. Like, come on now.
Please.
Get control of your talent. Stop letting your
That's
talent
one.
walk over
It's
you.
two things I would do. One was tell Tony Khan never to go on Twitter. And then the next thing is anytime we roll through any one city, that they're getting free tickets. So Asa K, you're covered. Byron, you're covered. And Leo, you're not covered actually. But Wolf is because he's married to
He
Julia.
just wants to piss me off just because I'm just speaking the truth right here. I'm having to pay.
Of course, Leo, you're covered. You're just not sitting front row like the rest of them. You'll just sit like a row right behind first row on the floor.
Some second row then.
Right.
That's
But
fine.
you saw on the floor.
That's fine.
That's fine, right?
That's the best seat I probably ever get because I
mean, you know, right?
I'm mainly sitting in the 100 level section. Usually when I go to these shows, I just sit in the 100 level section. But I do plan on going to like a Ring of Honor show next year though. Ring of Honor and Impact.
I'll tell you what show we're going to next year. Myself, Ace, and K. Fucking Revolution, baby! We're going!
I was about to say.
Last match.
I was about to say you was about to say you're gonna go to All In because you've been saying you want to go All In for the longest.
Yeah, Byron and I were talking about that today, but I think we might do Grand Slam instead. Mogul Embassy.
Yeah, Grand Slam, we probably could get 4 seats for the amount that it's going to cost just to go for a flight for All In. We could probably just get 4 seats in Entourage.
What?
Yeah! Give it to me! Give it to me!
Are they teasing it? They're teasing it. They're teasing it. Oh Lord, no! Leave him alone. He didn't do anything.
Skirt. Yeah. All right, garbage.
I gotta go early tomorrow, but I'm taking one more.
Same here. I gotta get up tomorrow for work. Do another one. Cheers. Cheers. Salute.
Man, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, I thought you were.
See, I haven't been ducking you, boss. The reason me and you have never made eye contact in this place is because, unfortunately, there's levels to this shit. You're just not on mine. And to make matters worse, I don't hear your theme music. Your theme music isn't on, therefore. It's funny you put those car rides back in the day, bro. They were amazing, right? You remember that? Let's do it, night. Jersey, it was magic. The best I ever had in my life. We went on a road trip I ever got because of you. Thank you, man. I suppose you feel like you've been talking me my whole time here at AEW. That's so good.
Hey, yo, swear.
Just feel it. Turn into the whiny little bitch champion that's today. Right. You can try. I mean, we used to do this long, hard rides on the road every single week. We were trying to make a name for ourselves on the independence. Now look at you, man. All grown up. All grown up. The boy got grown up. Next to the road, he's going to start. He's running up. Man, I'm so happy. It's so good. See, hey, man. It's the reason me and you have never had contact in this place because unfortunately, there's limits to this shit. So you're just not.
Hey, yo, Flavor Flav Grills.
Your themes are giving up. Hand-me-down flavor. How does your story happen? Why do you brought those car accidents? Jesus, right? Remember that?
I did watch the interviews with Sparks.
Max, let's go back to that interaction between you and Willie Radio years ago. Yeah, like, we have an email about a tryout that you just failed at and couldn't do it. Turn into the whiny little bitch cheerleading that we see today. You're right. God knows this. We do tryouts.
People are monsters. They're not the devil.
The last person that did, I hung out outside the ring in front of 13,000 people. Solid mama. You're starting to get something to talk again. Look at that hangman awful lot. It's almost obsessed.
Oh, you ain't gonna swerve when you drop.
So I think you need to check your tone and watch your mouth. You can show you some respect. Pull those hand-me-down flavor grills out there.
Look at Prince Nana. I love it.
I'm just trying to cut things off. You hate him. What is on it? You want to be AEW champion. Don't worry about it. So, putting those things together, when I really think about it, why wouldn't you frame Hangman with a beer bottle? Why wouldn't you jump Hangman? Why wouldn't you consistently try to get inside my head and have your goons in the mobile embassy continue to jump? Be a world champion. Be on top of what's true.
So I got to put you on about Collision last week.
Right, but
Yeah,
there's
they
no
did.
Collision next week.
What did he say last week?
Next week.
I thought you said last.
But next week there is no Collision.
No, except last week.
No, I said last week.
Subtitles on.
Yeah.
Bro, that whole segment was just fire.
Well,
What did
I'll
they
tell
do
you
on
this
Collision?
now.
What did they do on
Y'all
Collision
can
last
read
week?
into it as much as you want to.
Yeah,
I'm
want this
not
match.
reading into it as much as I would love to. Leo opened the door with the goons. I'm dead. I'm dead. Fuck.
Mark,
Oh, that was it. That's the best comment of the night. That is the best comment of the night. Leo opened the door with the goons. I'm dead.
I can't control what they do.
That is the best comment
Now
of the
that
night.
is the type of shit AEW needs more of.
That part.
Now, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to tell all the fans this now.
Here we go.
This week alone, 2 new interviews came out for both Swerve and MJF. In the Swerve interview from Going Ringside with Scott Johnson, shout out Scott Johnson.
What is he wearing?
Hold on, stop talking. Scott Johnson from Going Ringside had an interview one-on-one with Swerve, talking about the possibility come next year of AEW's new African-American first champion, Swerve Strickland. Now, Swerve stated in that interview that the possibility is definitely on the table. The second thing about this is there was an interview with MJF recently where they talked about 2024. And he said, and I quote, "Even though AEW fits me like a glove, there is still a possibility that money might talk more."
It's a work. It's a work.
But who is going to really stop me from being me? And in the rebuttal to that was, he said, well, WWE is very PG. Do you fear that if you were to go to WWE, you would not be who you are currently? And MJF said, yeah.
Yeah, because if he goes there, he's gonna be a watered down version of him.
So he hinted at the fact, in essence, that he's going to resign with AEW. Now,
either that or Hollywood, but most likely AEW.
Now, if this Swerve and MJF thing is your other signal, if you haven't watched those two interviews, I think he already told us who he's signing with in 2024.
Yeah, he loves AEW too much. He's the face of the company. He's not leaving.
He's already signed. It's just a work.
I mean,
just a work.
I in a sense, I do
Or
too.
he's just not. He's
I take everything with a grain of salt.
I think
I have
it's a work.
to. I have to.
It's
take
a work.
everything with
It's a
grain of
work.
salt.
He's
or
clearly
he's like 100% intending on re-signing with AEW, and he just is not going to put the pen to paper until
He's already re-signed. If he's not re-signed on December 20th and he's about to be a free agent, Tony Khan.
January 1st is when
re-signed.
we'll know.
January
He's
1st is when his contract expires.
And I do
January
give Tony
1st
Khan
is when we will know where he will be signing. By the
And
way,
Tony
I want to
Khan-
bring up the polls for our little thing that we were having of what end of the year awards would you like to do here on the channel. 75% are saying just AEW and WWE, while 25 are saying all wrestling promotions. So at the end of this episode, whatever this says is what we are going to do come till December 31st, 2023. So if you haven't already, go to our community, go to lastweekinwrestling.com. Well, lastweekinwrestling.com. One day, it's happening. I swear to God, it's happening. YouTube.com/lastweekinwrestlingpod. Or if you're watching live, go over to the community section here and put your vote in. All votes matter. Your vote matters. So, and we will keep updating you as the show continues on. And of course, as the show happens. See, we just now are at 60-40 with the polls just shifted with 5 votes fully. So put your votes in. Let me know what you think. So that way at the end of the year at our award show / end of the year show, you too can be a part of an amazing, amazing show that we're going to do here at the Last Week in Wrestling podcast. But I do want to say this now as we're on commercial break. Thank you to all of you guys here that are doing the watch along with me, to all the fans and everybody that has been along with us in this journey, because it has been one hell of a year for sure. It's been very crazy. It's been very wild. A lot of great memories, and I am very, very grateful for all of you that have stuck by Last Week of Wrestling podcast and enjoyed all the stuff that has happened this year. Next year is definitely going to be a wee bit more wild, and definitely some very new things are happening and are in the woodwork. A lot of us already know what I am talking about. For those who don't, well, just make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn those post notifications on, because I tell you now, you're not going to want to miss a podcast and or watch along next year.
The Baconator.
You have a pretzel bun baconator. Not even gonna say anything.
Yeah, no, that's all you need to say.
They're just gonna kill me now. Just kill me now. Just kill me.
Yeah.
Just roll me out in a
That's
wheelchair like
disgusting.
Roger Strong. Just roll me
That's
out in a wheelchair
disgusting.
like Roger Strong.
I know people will come up with all these different food.
What's up,
Whatever
Roman?
they
How
call
are
it,
you,
but-
buddy?
Is this Roman Reigns? Oh, no.
No, Roman wrestling, but he could be related to Roman Reigns. You never know. You never know. He says he's not, but I think he's just trying to hide the fact that he might be. But he's a good guy. You need to go follow him right now. Over on TikTok, really great content creator, as well as over on Instagram. Adam, of course, is here.
Adam Cole, baby.
Adam Cole.
Shoot, what was I gonna say?
I don't know. You say a lot, so
I do.
you say a lot, so.
I do.
One more, Dylan. One more on me. Hold on.
One more. We still got another. We still got a whole nother fucking match after this.
All right, well, maybe 2 more.
This is
Maybe
main
3 more. Who knows? Maybe 3 more.
4, 5.
You guys, this boy Commander's on.
I mean, I already got kind of one of the things that I wanted for Christmas already. I kind of got myself. I think Dylan already knows.
What's that?
What did you all ask Santa for Christmas? My 2 front teeth.
I got an Xbox Series X.
Asked for Legos.
Did you really get a Series X?
Yep, it's right over there.
Awesome.
Yeah, me and him are friends on Xbox.
What's
Yeah.
your name?
Leo.
With Leo. Yeah.
Well, technically, it's I love Dana, but
it's not that. No,
it says
I will not. I will
says-
not have my name
it
smirked
says-
like that. No, no.
it says
Is
it says
it Leo?
yeah, it
Leo.
says I love Dana is his gamer tag, but
No, it's
I
not.
think he's changing it back to kicking it with Leo.
It has never been anything with Dana. I'm gonna try to get a PS5 too, wrestling with Roman, because I'm gonna try that both.
PS5, bang bang gang gang.
Just wait.
I'll be honest. I'm waiting until next year. For the PS5, I'm gonna get that for my 30th.
I'm gonna get it. Wrestling with Roman. I might get it very soon. I might wait till after I move out and then get one then.
I barely play video games as is. So.
You just gotta let me like
Same.
what games you play. Wrestling
Same.
with Roman. I know you probably play
Leo.
WWE.
Look how fucking busy I am. 5 days a week alone, I'm already doing a real job.
Yeah.
Then next year's work schedule is Tuesday through Sunday. There's no time. There's no time. There's no time.
Mine is literally.
I might
Monday
have to
through
sell the
Friday.
Xbox. I ain't selling the Xbox. Fuck all that.
I'm not
I
selling
would
that.
just take a PTO day one day next year just to sit home and play video games.
Who you talking to me? To wrestling?
I might take it. I might do that.
Wrestling with Roman. You asked me if I have kids.
To look at.
No, Robert, that's what he's telling me. He goes, he's got kids. Yeah, I got all these kids right here. Look at all my kids. Look at all my beautiful children on screen. Look at them. Look at them. All grown adults, gorgeous. Mama and I did good. You know, we gotta get in there. We got in there. We got in there. We had a couple of tug of war matches.
Got 'em all.
My mother used to say doing taxes.
Bad Heat Slater reference. Bro, I remember the reference that happened with him and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar just went in on him and says, I don't care about your kids. To his face. It's crazy.
Speaking of kids,
Do you have
Mike,
kids, Wolf?
what?
You have kids?
No,
I thought you
no.
were about to announce
Mike
you have a child.
Rotunda.
Whoa! I didn't know you and Julia Hart were expecting.
No. Stop it. No, Mike Rotunda.
Never.
What's it called?
Never.
Confirmed that. What's it called?
Roderick
WWE
Strong, baby.
put Bray on a Legends contract, and all
Yeah,
the
and
money
they're gonna
goes to
keep paying his family.
Yeah, no, let's talk about that because I think that's really great what WWE is doing. So for those who haven't heard, WWE is signed Bray Wyatt post-mortem to a Legends contract, and that money is going to go to the family and children of Bray Wyatt, which I think is an amazing gesture of WWE, and it's really shows how generous this new era of wrestling is going to be for Triple H, and I think it's great. I really do. I know the family, could definitely use it during these times of need, and it's a great way to honor such a creative legend as Bray Wyatt is. Mike Rotonda was the one to break the information in an interview about it, and definitely a really, really great thing.
On Twitter. Oh, I was looking.
Renee! Renee!
I'm gonna try to keep growing my hair out. I'm telling you. I'm trying to.
Yeah,
I'm trying to-
Roddy and the Kingdom are definitely part of the devil.
Yeah.
What? Hey. Well, you know something I just noticed? Why he's going? I think he's going to the. He's having that inspired Dewey Riley look with the mustache. He is. He's on his Dewey Riley time right now. Because one thing Dewey Riley's known for is his mustache. Without that, he just has a baby face.
This is the best run of Roderick Strong's career, though. I don't care what anyone says.
I mean, he was good at Undisputed, and then he had some potential in Diamond Mine before that one.
But he never had like a gimmick that you actually could care about. That's why.
Yeah.
Now, Thunder Rosa looks amazing without all that makeup and hair and stuff. Not a Thunder Rosa. But she's married, so I'll leave her alone.
Brian Cage and Keith Lee. Kay and
Keith
Ace's
Lee?
favorite wrestler right now out of AEW. They said that he does not deserve screen time, deserves to be on the bench, deserves to be at home. Hell, deserves to be in the back with a pen and pad writing for the better wrestlers. That's just my adaptation of what he said.
Apparently Keith Lee's
He
targeting
deserves to be
Swerve
writing
again.
on a fucking blackboard.
Deserves to be writing on the blackboard.
Well, it looks like we waited a year, and the thing that we got out of Keith Lee versus Shane Taylor is Keith Lee wanting to go after Swerve Strickland. Finally, after a year later.
Can I tell you something?
I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
A year too late.
I was looking forward to for a year.
I don't care anymore.
A year too late, bro. A year too late.
Like, what are you doing?
Ruined it.
Plus, like, Swerve's got his own stuff going on now. They don't need to mess up crap.
Right.
Yeah, because they're gonna have Keith Lee beat Swerve, and then you're like, well, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Maybe as
Don't
like
do
have like maybe a
Better
TV
not.
match where
Don't
it
do that.
gives Swerve
There's no
the
reason.
number one contender or something. I don't know.
Don't do that. There's no need for that.
Brody King versus Daniel Garcia. Brian versus Claudio is gonna go crazy. Andrade versus Eddie. Oh boy.
Who's like, wow, Christopher Daniels went to go see that movie. I should see it too.
All right.
Christopher Daniels is just, well, hopefully CM Punk wasn't there because he'll kick him out.
Who?
CM Punk apparently kicked
Luther
out,
went to see it. I'm gonna go see it.
Christopher Daniels.
Oh,
What's going
brother.
on?
You'd rather see Aquaman than fucking Iron Claw?
They have to show to Warner Brothers Discovery so WWE doesn't get the TV deal. You know they have to show.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, you'd rather watch a Warner Brothers movie than a fucking A24 classic? A24 puts out
$89.
amazing movie.
I'll be right back.
You got it.
If Christopher Daniels went to see it, yes.
Wow.
Well, it's an exclusive sneak peek.
If Luther went to see it, yes.
You know it's good if Luther saw it.
Yeah.
I might go. I might
With a
go.
trident.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I might
I
end
am
up going.
fucking
I might
skipping
go.
that movie and going to Iron Claw.
I'm going to go see Iron Claw because I'm pretty sure a lot of wrestling fans are gonna be there. So, boom, I'm gonna be networking.
You're gonna be networking while at a movie theater?
When I get off, when I leave the movies, I'm gonna be interacting with the other wrestling fans that probably gonna be watching the movie.
You actually like talk to people out in public. I just pretend
Barely.
like other people don't exist.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
you should see me. I can't wait till you guys see me in action at Revolution.
You talk to strangers.
I am going to be. You guys are gonna be like, "Can you please stop talking to people?" Because we're trying to be incognito. I'm gonna be like, "Oh no, no, no! We
No
are
such thing.
Stinger Stung. There is no motherfucking way. There is no motherfucking way we're gonna be not seen. Okay."
I gotta see what times they're gonna be
Absolutely
showing it
not.
on Friday. If they, because sometimes if they have like a late night showing, sometimes I'll go, sometimes I won't. I'll just go the next day.
That's jalapeno stuff cheesy.
All right, it's main event time.
Let me see what showtimes they're gonna have.
Main event is Mox and White.
JR, baby, I could smell that barbecue sauce.
Nice.
I think I have an announcement for post show later.
Do you?
Yeah, for what I'm gonna be doing. Although not for this year.
For next year?
It's the
Then
start
save
of
that
the.
Save that until the 31st.
Well, I mean, it's just a show.
Yeah, because this Friday I'm not doing SmackDown. I'm doing
Yeah.
Santa's Slay with no bones about
That's all right.
wrestling.
Well, no. Yeah, I meant you'll find out.
You have your Christmas cookies and eggnog ready to
Oh, not yet.
You gotta
But
put
I
some
will
Henny
be
in it,
Friday.
brother.
Have y'all seen Night Swim yet?
What is it?
You said
What?
You gotta put Henny in it.
You gotta put some Henny in the eggnog. Or some
that I
cognac.
know.
Whatever your preference is.
I never had
These
eggnog.
days-
I like honey. Honey.
Never had eggnog?
I used to prefer it with Jack Daniels.
Jack isn't a good. That's not bad. I can get with Jack.
I like it without alcohol.
Well,
I would
yeah,
put
I-
alcohol
You're
in
a
it.
serial
for
killer.
me.
You like beans.
I'm
I
probably
would
an
put
You know?
alcoholic.
alcohol in it personally.
I'm probably a functioning alcoholic, but who cares?
I'm
On
definitely
that
not
note,
an
Dylan,
alcoholic.
as John Moxley walks to the ring, I'm drinking.
I used to be until I got a DUI, and then I was not a functioning alcoholic.
Oh wow! All righty. Well, we're really spilling our guts here tonight. Jesus, how long ago was that?
They don't have it up on the website
pandemic.
yet.
That was like 3.5 years ago.
That's weird. They don't have it up on the
You
website
don't just
yet.
like drink and stay home.
No, I don't drink at all.
I don't drink it all either.
No, it's smart.
It's overrated.
Come on.
It's overrated.
Your liver thanks you.
Yeah.
Overrated. That's why
Mine
you see
doesn't.
me always drinking water with it. It's overrated.
Mine doesn't. But like when I go to World's End, I'm not because I'm the driver. And then when I'm coming to you guys, I won't because I don't want to act a fool. And I take those opportunities with networking. So I want to be sober while networking. I don't like to be intoxicated while networking. I'd
Well, don't
rather
worry.
drink
If
at
you go
home
to, Arthur
and
Ashe,
be an
you're drinking.
embarrassment to my mother on the internet here in the comfort of my house than out in public where the news could capture me and then be a public menace. You know what I mean? So
It's a good way to be, yeah.
yeah, like, you know, I try to keep it below radar. You know what I mean?
You can
Oh, I
drink.
just-
You can drink here at the house, though. Yeah.
I remember.
No, I
them,
know, but I don't want to because I want to be respectable in your home, and
You
it's
can
my
drink-
first. It's my first time going to your house, so I because like I
Dylan, take your
I'm
shoes
Irish.
off when you enter the house.
I'm Irish, so like I don't
Okay.
just like I can't just be like, oh yes, I'll have one glass. It's like no, we're gonna drink that bottle
No, I know.
and then 3 others. Like
I know.
I
know,
just wanted
so-
to
I know how
remind
that goes.
everyone that,
Yeah, so it's just
Dynamite
like,
is going
you know,
5 minutes
Byron,
over.
like when I see Byron, I know it's gonna be a fucking hangover weekend. Like it is going to be painful to go to Grand Slam on Saturday after Wednesday because I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I still gotta work for 2 days. It's like, no, you don't
We are
actually.
going 5 minutes
You're
over
going to be in a
for
lot of fucking.
Dynamite today.
Bro, it's like
Yeah, wake up.
it's just like a party, brother. It's just gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So
No,
we-
I wanna show respect in your house.
We don't
And
care. I mean, we don't care what you know.
I know, no, I know, and I appreciate that, but I prefer to show respect and not be a slobbering drunk, in public or at someone else's house when I first get to them. You know, like my 3rd or 4th time I come over, then maybe I'll break out, the alcohol. But like the first few times, I'm gonna show respect and not be hurling in your bathroom at like 3 o'clock
Well,
in the morning.
don't get like sick drunk.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, I do.
yeah,
So,
don't do that.
Ace
you
is gonna
know.
be holding your long hair back while you throw up.
my Roosh hair locks. Be like, oh, it's all right, Dylan. It's all right.
Byron, I feel like his hair's gonna be more like Dominic with the mullet.
You
He's
know,
gonna go for the mullet.
like
No,
you guys
I
were
I
not
can see
doing
Dylan in the
that.
mullet.
We had to do.
I see Dylan with the
I
mullet.
like to show respect when I go to someone's house, especially the first few times. So I appreciate it. But no, plus, we're going to Revolution. I want to be able to remember it. It's a big moment for all of us, and I don't want to be like
That's the only thing. You don't want to be too drunk at a show. Then you gotta get carried out.
and shit. So I prefer to just have some soda, have some water, get wild like I normally can without all that alcohol and enjoy the thing. Plus, I'm coming down to North Carolina like a day early, so I'm gonna kind of drink the day before and get it kind of all out of my system. So that way,
What
Saturday,
food are you
Sunday.
eating
We're
while
gonna
you're out there?
make you drink cheer wine when you come.
What's up?
We're gonna make you drink cheer wine. It's a soda from North Carolina.
No, I'm down. Absolutely. Yeah.
What
Well,
else is there?
I like if I want to be casual, I'll drink wine.
Pimento cheese.
That's fine. Listen, we'll get cheese and we'll have cheese and crackers and be elegant, for the whole weekend.
So
I like wine, like actual wine. Like I could drink wine like an elegant gentleman and not be like a fucking, beer pong and let me go through the table wild man.
so I
I tell you
ask-
now though. I'm gonna tell you all now and I'll put it on the internet and that's 100% fine. The day that I get a house, I'm going to move somewhere where all of you can come. And I'm going to try to have enough space to where all of you can stay in like actual beds. Because again, I'm not trying to get married or anything like that. So I know that I want the space. But I want to have enough space to where when you all come over, we can absolutely get annihilated, and then you all will just have to recover that whole next day now and take a breathalyzer before going home. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna all make sure we're leaving. We'll play. I'll get you the plane ride to the house, and we'll party it out. And we're doing a watch along too. Whatever shows that night, we're doing a watch along and having a great goddamn time.
This is my first time seeing him wearing something close to tees for once.
So,
Responsibly
apparently,
here. All right.
what's it called? I was like looking through online. Apparently, people noticed that MJF went through like the heel side when he was leaving. Because I think like there's like in the entrance ramp thing, like there's 2 sides. One is where the
Yeah,
heels
he went to the
stop.
left.
Yeah,
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah,
catch that
MJF
earlier?
might have sort of a heel one. Because
You didn't catch that earlier?
I think that's yeah. So people were speculating that MJF might actually be the devil.
If he's the devil, it's lame.
Yeah.
Well, I think the last few weeks kind of disproved that he isn't the devil, but
Yeah.
they're giving the story layers, so you kind of can speculate with whoever you
So
want.
who do people think will?
I say it's Jack Perry.
No.
And the reason why I say it's Jack Perry
Stop.
is all the glass that's been happening.
Well,
Glass bottle. He threw the Acclaim through glass. He used Hangman on glass. And it was a car glass.
That would be
Please stop. Please stop. Mute his mic.
Why? See,
Mute his
here's
mic.
the problem. Here's the problem.
I would rather have it be MJF.
I think that if Jack Perry is the devil, this is the heel turn we've been waiting for. I think that the music that he was playing when he came back after he quote unquote buried Jungle Boy and did that whole Beethoven bullshit was just like a little field tester to see if this was going to be the right move. But now being able to see that he could be that guy, I'm excited. I am. I'm genuinely excited if it is Jack Perry. If it's Adam Cole, cool. If it's Roderick Strong, cool. But the other person I think it could be, because I hear a lot of speculation, is Britt Baker. And Britt Baker being the one because she is going to make Adam Cole choose between his wife and his best friend. And that really brings a realism to the whole devil concept that elevates the whole entire gimmick.
Well, it's already like the thing is, it's already been reported that the devil is not Britt Baker or Jack Perry.
But not ruled
Like
out.
I think the only options.
Well, that's what they want you to think.
By Sean Ross.
oh, but they don't know.
Shit about Sean Ross Sapp. All right. Who gives a shit about
Who cares about that guy?
I feel like they would obviously. I think that was when people were speculating like CM Punk could also be like before CM Punk went.
Listen, Sean Ross Sapp is a mark for the WWE. All right.
Well, duh.
Well, he's also the most like reliable.
Is he?
Us six are the most reliable
I
sport.
think the only good, the only like
Not liked.
I feel like the only option, like reasonable options, are Adam Cole or Kyle O'Reilly.
Or both.
Maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kyle O'Reilly is part of the group. Because it's what, 4 guys?
Maybe
5
Kyle
guys?
is like was
It looked like 5 or 6.
someone who
Looked like it's
like,
5 or 6. Burn.
maybe Kyle O'Reilly like was in like because I think they said that like most of the like the early time like the early days when the Devil started showing up they kept switching who was under the mask until and now just recently they started putting the actual guy under the mask.
It's the Undisputed Kingdom Elite. That's who it is. Adam Cole, Roger Strong, Matt Taylor, Mike Bennett, and Wardlow.
The way I see it, so who do we think will face MJF and Joe next week?
Probably the Embassy.
What if at World's End, when I go, the devil comes out and I take the mask off and I'm the motherfucking devil?
Hey, I'm gonna mark out.
How are we all gonna feel about that?
I'm gonna mark out.
And I just told MJF on fucking Monday, hey, listen, this shit on next Saturday is gonna be wild. And he told me, yeah, it is. And I'm gonna be like, absolutely it is. You know? and you guys are gonna fucking lose your shit. You guys are gonna be like, oh man, I'm massive.
Some speculation.
I'm just gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad you didn't tip me off. I'm just gonna be
Online.
mad you didn't tip me off.
Yeah.
I would be
Man,
surprised.
some speculation
You guys
online I
lose
saw
your
was that
shit.
people were
You
like
called me FaceTime right there in the middle of the ring, and I'd have to
Yeah.
pick up the phone and be like, I'm in the middle. I'm working. And that's it. Put you back in my pocket and be like, that's it, goddammit. I'm the goddamn devil.
Speaking of World's End, real quick, Dylan, I know you'll be at the show, but if anybody does want to join, I will be streaming it. So just
I
let me
will
know.
be there.
I'll
I'll be there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, just let me know.
Or actually, yeah, Dylan wants me to. Dylan, you wanted me to.
Nah, we're not even going to bother. Do your own thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah, Wolf, if you want to join us, let me know.
Gotcha.
So
Anybody?
so, Wolf, I don't know if you want to join maybe Flex Zone or, talk to
I'll
Ace
probably
AK.
join Byron and.
Yeah, if you want to join, it'll probably be me, Leo, Judge, Wolf, and I don't know if there goes.
Roger
Kay,
Dodger.
Ace, you're more than welcome as well.
So
Thank you.
what's online? I saw like
What?
speculation
That'd
that
be really fun. You guys should consider that.
I saw people like speculating that
Let's
what's
go.
it called? MJF and Joe fight grizzled young veterans next week for the ROH
I
title.
got
Have they
all
signed
next week
anywhere
off.
yet? Are they signed to any company yet? They're great.
No, they're
No.
in
Next week off?
Yep,
Huh?
I got all next week off work.
What, did
I
you
don't go
quit
back.
your job or
Yeah, for my job, I don't go. I have all next week off, and I don't have to go back until the 2nd of January. So I'll be watching wrestling all day, every day.
wow.
You do that anyway, Leo.
Well, start. I mean,
Unless somebody decides to ask me on a date, I'm gonna be here all
speaking
day.
of the 2nd of January,
Somebody's gonna ask you on a date. Oh wow.
I said if anybody asks me on a date, that's the only time I'm going out. Besides that, I'm right here in my room watching wrestling.
sounds about right.
That's
Well, which girl are you gonna have next week? And which
I
girl
am
do you have
single,
this
my guy. I am single. I'm not.
What are you
I
waiting for
want
Mrs.
something.
Wright?
I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't want a girlfriend, but it's like
Or you just or you're tired of Mrs. Left.
this guy here. I just deal with this guy.
Come on,
No,
I'm giving you guys easy layup jokes here. You're looking for Mrs. Right because you're tired of Mrs. Left?
I think.
Come on, like that's such a good fucking line.
Hey,
That's such a
hey.
good line.
That's
Come
a
on, give me
double
props.
entendre right there. That's a double
Come on, give me
entendre right
props
there.
in the chat. Come on.
That's a double
I'm
entendre
off
right
the
there.
dome with these things. I'm not even a comedian.
That's a double entendre right there.
You wait for Mrs. Right because you're tired
Yeah,
of Mrs.
I'll remind everyone.
That's
Next
a double entendre right there. I heard of one. All right, bye, Asa.
I mean, I did talk to somebody when I was in the store, but she's a flaker. Because I had a conversation with her, got her Instagram, and no text. So she's a flaker. It is what it is. I should have known by the. I should have known by the
girl from Tinder. And we talked for like a day. We were talking today, and now all my messages are coming in as green. And I'm just like, damn,
dude.
All the profiles.
You're on the club, bro. Because it's like it's a girl. Everything's going through. You get to know them.
I said it the other night too. I said Tinder's funny.
I can't take dating's that serious in 2023. It's like a lot of the people on there are just bots for the most part.
Bots, OnlyFans.
Or yeah, I be having people hit me up like, can you help me cash out me $10, $20 for gas? I don't even know you.
Those are my favorite. I told them, yeah, absolutely. And they send me the Cash App, take a photo, Google of a receipt of $10, $20. I send it to them. And they go, I never got it. They're like, oh, I'm not sending it again. I already sent it to you. Well, show me the receipt. Yeah, no problem. Show the receipt. Go for Google.
It's just like, I don't know.
I take Google images of men that don't look like me at all, and I send it to them. They're like, wow, what are you, Mel? Yeah. I work for GQ.
Nah, it's just weird with the kind of girls.
just react. You know what I mean? I just react.
The girls that's down here in Houston are just on something different, man. There's a person that
From the
does.
New York, they're just
No. The reason why I say that, Dylan, because there's a content creator down here, right? He goes to a lot of girls in Houston, right? He does like loyalty tests and stuff like that on them, and 99% of them fail and are considered gold diggers. Only want guys for money. There's only only two times I've seen a girl actually pass and wasn't a gold digger. That says a lot. And
That's
with the
why I
type of
like
guy I
being
am,
single.
and with the type of guy I am, I don't know. I'm a very nerdy guy. All I want to do is talk wrestling all day, every day, watch horror movies all day, every day, eat good food all day, every day. That's
Talk
it.
about Dana Brooke all day, every day.
Shut it.
And talk about Liv Morgan all day, every day.
Shut it.
And bail out Liv Morgan when she goes to jail in
Shut
February
it.
for a year, all day, every day.
Shut it.
Shut it.
I'm a very supportive fan.
Hey, wait,
but not
what?
like that.
What the fuck?
There he goes.
So now we have a triple threat.
Three-way. I knew he would.
But I think Moxley's hurt.
Oh,
I'm still seeing the end of it.
yeah, it's where they just run out. Poor Jalen.
Wait a second. So we're really getting a triple threat, Byron?
Dylan, I told you. I said it before the show started. Why don't you listen? Why no one listen to me? I thought you was
Hanging
going to
out
happen.
with Tony
I
Khan.
heard you.
Thank you. Asa
You've
listened
been
to me. Yeah,
hanging
thank
out
Asa
I already
did
knew that was
that.
gonna happen.
Khan.
Aaron, you said it. You said
I
it.
told you before the show. I said I know they're gonna do. They're gonna do something that you don't see coming. They're gonna do a triple threat. They can't have one of their guys.
I
leave.
thought of it and I was like, yeah, that probably works.
And remember, the Jay White didn't win clean. He kind of cheated. There's a
True.
story behind it. They never let Moxley lose really clean. They gotta protect
No,
their top
they
guy.
don't.
I get it.
Can't believe next Saturday is fucking.
That's why people who said Jay White was buried when he lost to MJF are stupid because Jay White's still one of their priorities, as you can see. But wrestling fans don't know what they're talking about. So
Yeah, that was stupid to say, like, oh, Jay White's buried.
yeah, and remember, Moxley's leg is hurting, so when Swerve wins next week or whoever takes the pin,
See, but
probably Swerve's
John,
gonna win.
I think is hurt.
I think he's working. I think he's working. It's part of
might
he's
be
part of
something.
Uh oh, here comes Swerve.
Oh,
I'm glad though because Moxley didn't need to win every match. He needs to lose like everyone else. He's not unbeatable. Jay White needed that win.
Well, I feel like you're kind of right though, Brian. But I think it's just the way that Tony Khan books him. He books him like he's just like next to unbeatable. The only
Yeah,
time
he's like their Roman Reigns kind of.
because like the thing is like he doesn't lose clean. Like the only way he loses is just like interference or people blindside him or something.
Or like with the Orange Cassidy match, I think it was like a exposed turnbuckle. Then he's Orange punched him like 20 times.
Exactly, it was a exposed turnbuckle. That
I think the only person that really beat him clean was Hangman, and that was a Texas Death Match. So really, that's probably not even clean.
No, he's never been like pinned clean because you remember it was a Texas Death Match. So
Yeah,
he literally
and even
put
when he
God.
choked him.
he choked him.
Are we fucking serious?
Even when Kenny beat him, it was he cheated to win the title.
Yeah,
So,
because he used Don Callis.
the microphone.
Even with MJF when he won.
Yeah, so
Still.
it's fine. I mean, it's cool. I'm just happy that Moxley isn't winning everything. He
It's
doesn't
just
need
crazy.
to.
We just talked about it though, Brian. I just felt it's really we just now talking about it. Mox is the guy that just can't be beaten clean. There has to be shenanigans for him to lose.
I can't
Agreed.
believe it. I can't believe Byron got it right. That means he has the cheat sheet. That means Tony Khan and him have been having conversations. That's probably why he didn't hang out with us last Friday, because Tony Khan and him were probably having a really romantic dinner, telling him what's going to be
Trying to get
what's
some
going to be
sleep.
the finals of World's End.
Wi-Fi.
For sure. Which I need to know. So that way, if I spend my
Dylan,
money
that's what I said.
wisely,
I love you so
We gotta
much.
start this wrestling promotion. You get the house, we put the ring in the
Ooh.
backyard. You know, we can be head of creative. We can have Asa as one of our top guys. And we can do commentary and book Leo to get beat by the little people. And
oh
be off
god,
and
the
running.
micro wrestlers. We're never gonna let that go.
Wolf gets
We
misted
are
by
getting
Julia,
first match.
Hart.
Micro wrestlers getting his ass beat, and then Julia Hart's gonna be the referee. All Wolf has to do is just ask his wife. and hopefully she says yes. But let's get to something a little bit more important, a little more of a topic here. Of course, we said earlier in the show we were going to be doing a end of the year stream, December 31st, going and ringing in the new year with absolute pride and honor. And of course, the question was, what end of the year awards would you like to see here? And it is by default, well, not really, but by a good majority of people. Just AEW and WWE is the winner at 57% and 43 with all other wrestling promotions. So as of right now, what we're going to do, all of us here, we're going to talk throughout the week and the weekend and everything and figure out some awards for both AEW and WWE. We'll probably do 10 awards total for both, 5 for AEW, 5 for WWE. We'll have like a couple of serious ones, a couple of fun ones. So that way it makes it a lot easier. Of course, all of the polls for all of the things are going to be up live on on TikTok, on
Does
Twitter, on
Forbidden Door
Instagram.
count under just AEW and WWE?
Yes, it does.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes. It's an AEW pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So that is what it's going to be, the end of the year show. I'm happy that you guys predicted it. Did Jay White win? Yes, he did. AZ, he did. It now is a triple threat come next Wednesday. But let us talk about quickly how the show ended, and of course our final ratings of AEW Dynamite. Santa, or Sanesa, as I call him, Santa Asa, my guy. How did you enjoy the show? What do you think is going to be the possible outcome for next Wednesday? And man, oh man, how are you enjoying your holiday season come this weekend?
I enjoyed it. Enjoyed the show very much. Great wrestling on the show. Definitely. I thought every match was pretty good except the women's match sucked. It didn't suck, but there were some blown spots. It was not good. It was not good. Every other match on the show I thought was good. I enjoyed it. What's going to happen next Wednesday? I think Swerve is winning. I think Swerve is going to go to the finals and lose the Continental Classic, so he can get some get a little more esteem, get a little more hype behind him.
The world title.
But he'll lose so he can get involved in the world title scene. And then how am I enjoying my holiday season? Well, I'm done with work as of after tomorrow, so ask me again tomorrow.
Oh, I definitely will. I'm very excited. I know I'm going to be seeing you Friday and Saturday for both Collision Watch Along, the last Collision of 2023, and of course Santa's Slay, which I know you guys are going to be talking about briefly after the show is about to wrap up. Kay, it is now your turn with the lovely, lovely necklace that you got rocking on right now. Of course, what's going on with you, of course, for your holiday season? How did you enjoy the show? And do you believe, like Asa said, it's time for Swerve's night?
Yeah, so I think next Swerve is going to win, and I also think he's going to lose at the final for the same reasons that Asa said. And I really enjoyed the show. And except I agree with it. And my holiday season's been great. My last day with students was on Friday of last week. So I've been baking a lot, and it's been very fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear. Of course, we're going to go now to Julia Hart's husband live on the teleprompter. My guy, Mr. Hart, how are you? How are you enjoying your graduating new year?
I am enjoying.
And of course, Swerve next Wednesday. Do you believe it's happening,
Yes,
or
it's happening,
is it
most
someone
likely.
else? Hold on, can I finish my sentence? Take those two fingers, like we talked about prior. Take it right to your lips, and you're gonna close that real quick. There you go. And then once we're done, then you can open them back up. All right, yeah. So Swerve, holiday, and of course, what are you giving the show overall?
Yeah, I do think it's Swerve's gonna win. Callum is predicting Jay White, which is it will be interesting, but I do think Swerve's gonna win it. Um, the holiday, I'm not really doing much for the holiday right now, so yeah, I kind of plan things last minute. My family is not in the best state. My mom's sick. My dad possibly was not feeling great last night. Had to go to the hospital because his blood pressure was up and all. Um, Overall, the show was good. I'll give it a 4.5. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. I like that. I
women's
like that.
match was all the only thing I didn't like really.
That's
Um,
fair. Sorry to hear about your dad, and I'm sorry to hear about your mom.
my dad's fine now, which
Oh,
is a
okay.
relief.
Well then party it up. Party it up, Mr. Wolf.
Um, and also, I will, I guess, announce my thing that I am planning. On
What are you planning?
the 2nd of January, I will be hosting NXT New Year's Eve watch along.
What?
Yes, January 2nd is NXT New Year's Eve, headlined by Lyra Valkyria versus Blair Davenport for the NXT Women's Championship, and Ilya Dragunov versus Trick Williams for the NXT Championship.
Well, don't let your wife know how excited you are about all those hot ladies wrestling on your TV screen and you getting to commentate one-on-one action right there. But nonetheless, let's kick it to Prince Nana Jr. right here, aka Kicking It with Leo, aka our False, for those who don't know. My guy, how are you? What are you doing, of course, for the holiday season? And how did you like the show? And do we believe Swerve, when you drive, is going to be the number one contender for the gold team come World's End?
I do think it was a great show. I think the only downside was the women's match. I mean, I wouldn't say it was just god awful, but wasn't that enjoyable for me. But I think overall it was a great show. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 or whatnot. I do think Swerve Strickland's winning. If they screw this up, I can never forgive AEW. I can never forgive AEW if they screw this up. Like, they have a star in the making, one of the biggest stars in the company outside of MJ, of course. But they would screw it up if they don't give him the win here. At least put some type of gold on him if you're not going to give him the world championship right now.
That's fair. That's fair. I like that. I like that assumption. Definitely agree with you on many of your points. And holiday season, I don't think you said it. So what are you doing?
I'll probably be watching a bunch of Christmas movies, cookies. Uh, that's kind of usually how I spend a lot of my time, is watching these old Christmas movies that I grew up on, like Polar Express, Home Alone, just to name a few. Probably be watching a lot of wrestling. Of course, wrestling is pretty much part of my life, as you guys can see. But definitely gonna be doing some of that. And kicking off in the new year, we're going to be doing more wrestling content than you guys have seen as of late, because I am going to be implementing new things into my channel. First off, we're going to be doing TNA live streams probably every single week, and for sure we're going to be doing the pay-per-view, so don't you worry. So anything TNA wise, you guys will be seeing from me. Also, speaking of wrestling, midnight tonight, all the releases from WWE will be able to sign wherever they want. So if there's anybody that actually does get signed to any company, potentially this week, you guys will get news as far as that goes from me.
Damn. I mean, Byron, are you as erect as Leo right now about these new possible signings for 12 a.m. midnight tonight? And what, of course, do you have to say for next Wednesday's triple threat that you read us very early on in the show? You spoiled the show. For those who don't know and haven't listened, you better make sure you skip the first little bit of the show, because Byron unfortunately ruined it for a lot of us. But nonetheless, Byron, what are you doing for the holidays? How excited are you about Swerve, and what do you give the show?
Holidays, I'll be probably going back to watch some of the best matches of the year, just to kind of prepare to do some content with you guys and on the Flex Zone as well. And I'll be spending some time with some family. We'll do a Christmas Eve get together on Sunday, and Monday, I will be probably home, and my Ravens do play on Monday football, if you're into that thing. So we'll be live on Christmas night with the post-game show. So I'll be doing some podcasting, so the work never ends. AEW was a good 3 to 4 out of 5. I think the last few weeks they've been cooking. They've been doing some good things. Despite all the negativity, they've been doing some good TV, I think. The women's match in the women's division is just, it is what it is. I'm not going to keep kicking them while they're down. We know it's their weakness. Hopefully they can fix it in 2024. Looks like Thunder Rosa's back. Maybe others are coming back soon. We'll see Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter, whomever else, Serena Deeb.
Kyle
But
O'Reilly.
yeah, as far as the devil stuff, it's very interesting. I think the Swerve, regardless of what happens with Swerve's guys, watch the show. Tony Khan listens to the fans. He knows Swerve is white hot as anybody. He would not put him in there with MJF in a promo battle if he did not possibly going to pay that off in 2024. So if Swerve loses next week, if Swerve wins, if Swerve goes to the pay-per-view and loses like you guys think, or wins, whatever happens, we're going to probably get MJF and Swerve could be the guy who beats MJF for his title. We shall see. But I think my prediction is Swerve will win the title by All In. That is his moment next year. And Tony Khan listens to the fans. I do give him credit for that. And I think we'll see Swerve that payoff. Whether it's MJF or whomever, Swerve is a main eventer. And you see that tonight. You've seen that the past few weeks, the past pay-per-views. And you're only going to see that paid off in 2024. And Swerve will be AEW World Champion probably by the end of next year. So I like the long-term booking. I like the little breadcrumbs. I like the devil storyline. And I mean, hey, World's End is going to be a good pay-per-view. AEW doesn't miss a pay-per-view. So Dylan, you'll be there. I know you'll be excited. And we'll be live streaming. So tap in with us. But we'll be here next week for the finals of the Blue and Gold League leading in the World's End next weekend. Collision on Saturday as well.
Absolutely, exactly what Byron said. We're gonna be going crazy with the live streams going in to 2024. Of course, 2023 is coming to an end. This Saturday's Collision is the last Saturday of AEW Collision Television, as next Wednesday will be the last AEW Dynamite of 2023, because next Saturday is World's End. I cannot wait to be there to watch my tribal chief fucking kick ass and take names. And one of those names, of course, is going to be Samoa Joe. I cannot wait to see him in action and do his thing. But of course, this has been Last Week in Wrestling podcast, where each and every week we give you AEW Dynamite watch-alongs, Collision watch-alongs, sometimes even Friday Night SmackDown watch-alongs, podcast twice a week, and a whole bunch of awesome stuff. If you're brand new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, share, comment, and of course, do the polls. Do the polls every single time. We have them up there. Your opinion matters to me and to all of us here on the channel. We really appreciate it because, of course, you also get to depict what these shows are going to be, how these live streams turn out. And like the recent poll, which is up right now in the community on YouTube, is going to be a award show for both AEW and WWE. And I cannot wait to give you guys that on December 31st. And of course, all my amazing details, and probably fanning over the fact MJF was there and I got to see Edge and Christian and Tony Storm and all of my Mark shit that I do each and every week, as you see me wear these scarves and all this other wild shit. But of course, thank you for being with us this week. Holidays are approaching, so I definitely want to wish you a happy and healthy and safe holiday season. We'll see each other again tomorrow, as myself and Mary, one half of Meet Us in the Ring, are going to be talking about WWE and the 2023 wrap up, a bunch of things and the topics that we want to see happen in 2024, and a whole bunch of other fun, exciting, newsworthy stuff. And then, of course, Saturday, not Friday, Saturday, we will be doing a watch along for Collision, and then that is it. Sunday, Monday, because it is Christmas, we are not doing anything. We want you, like ourselves, are going to be spending it with our loved one, with our friends, and just being happy and merry and all of that stuff. Of course, make sure you hit that link in the Discord to hang out with myself and everybody else and leave your questions and comments for all of the interviews that are going to be coming up in 2024, so that you can get your comments and questions read live on those days. I don't know why you guys haven't done it. What are you waiting for? I mean, the New Year's literally right around the corner. Get up on it. download Discord. It's free. Sign up, join the link, and get with it. Hang out with me every single day. Tell me I'm a mark. Tell me that I'm a huge MJF fan for no absolute reason, so that way I could feel absolutely no guilt about talking about my guy right there, my tribal chief, MJF, each and every week. But of course, that has been it for all of us here. I want to thank all of you guys as well for joining me on another AEW Dynamite watch along. Before we get to you, Asa, I do want to say that I do hope Swerve is the winner, and I also am giving this show a 4 out of 5. But Asa does have a very important announcement to make about this Friday, reason why we're not doing a watch along for SmackDown. So Asa, the floor is yours, buddy. Take it away.
I didn't rate the show. I give the show 4 out of 5. But that's not my important announcement. My important announcement is Friday, 6:45. You can watch it on No Bones About Wrestling, our YouTube channel, or I think then Dylan will probably put it here on his YouTube channel. But 6:45 p.m. on Friday, we are watching Santa's Sleigh. It is a comedy horror that stars Bill Goldberg as a murderous Santa.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's right. And he's led by a big buffalo there, you see. And it's a fantastic movie, if you can't tell. It's going to be myself and Kay of No Bones About Wrestling, and Dylan is joining us. And we're going to give our commentary on this one. And this one, Dylan, you will want to be drunk for. I promise you
I
that.
was definitely going to be.
I would have to just because I would have to. I would have to. I would have to just because Goldberg is in it. I would have to be off the bat.
Goldberg aside, it's the fact that we're going to take Santa Claus, a childhood hero, and make him into a fucking murderer is why I'm getting absolutely benagled for. That's awesome. Look at that shit. I love that shit. I absolutely. Look at his eyes. His eyes are fucking blood red. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much. I love each and every one of you guys. And like my guy, Big B, God's favorite host, is doing right now, we're going to hit you with a little bit of a Prince Nana dance before the intro takes us away. So that way we all show the love, of course, over here on the Last Week in Wrestling podcast. Let's get right into it, people. Put Santa down for a second, Sansa. There you go. Even Bill Goldberg's getting into it because this has been Last Week in Wrestling podcast, the greatest and best podcast out of Long Island. You know it. I know it. Hell, MJF even knows it. So we'll see you next time on another watch along. Peace.
Yeah.